Hey, if you don't like boogers, probably turn off your screen. I love you.
There is story. I'm at a place called Birmingham.
That's a nice
Kids got me get stiff. I'm fucking me get rich. Bitches on bitches on bitches. Bitches on bitches on bitches. Kids got me get stiff.
Yeah. Look, I just think that that's insane, Red Dad. Mostly because I wouldn't do that, to be completely honest with you. Hmm. Yeah. We're talking about Rad Dad eating his boogers, everyone, just for a little bit of context here. Hello. Ooh, shit. Hello and welcome to. Oh my god, you've got some bad feedback, Rad Dad. Welcome to Tank Talk. No, I can hear myself. Ooh, who's got it? Come on. Oh, it's JC. Yeah, I thought it was you. Sorry, Rad Dad. Pointing fingers, that kind of shit. All right, back to what we were doing. Hello, welcome everybody to the third episode of Tank Talk. We did have another guest scheduled, but things happen, People, they do things. They play Elmer Fudd in the. You replaced him, actually. To be fair. Uh. Anyway, so let's get into it. Rad Dad. People may know you from Stream Stars. Tell us a little about that. Like, what was your favorite part of Stream Stars? What made you want to do it? That kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. 6 times? That's insane. What, like, that's crazy. Do you regret doing it at this point, or do you still, like, think it was like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love. Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, I love the Streamstars community. Like, we've spoken quite highly of Streamstars on here, just because of like the knocked out flying and all the rest of it. Yeah. Well, I think the thing with Streamstars that were kind of like a little awkward was the fact that it felt like you guys were fighting against production rather than working with them. JC, we're getting a little bit of feedback. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Rad Dad. It's like 6 minutes in. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Exactly. I understand that entirely because I feel the same way about like going on to Bitch Tank, you know? Like I went on there not because I wanted to like gain a following or be famous or yeah, I know, right? I was a whole different person. I was a whole double person. Hmm? Rat Dad, we've had this conversation so many times. I'm not sure if this is a bit or not. That's true. Mm. Yeah, so Bitch Tank was I think Bitch Tank was like a very acquired taste. Like if you liked watching girls be bitches to each other and have like the world's worst sleepover, then it was perfect. But there was a JGZ's he's in here, so he should be able to speak. Okay. Wait, JGZ, you were the one on Software Underbelly, right? I see your stuff posted like in quite a few places. You're pretty funny, man. I like you. I think like the fish tank community is like the most inclusive place for weird people. Like, you know, people who are probably never gonna be like mainstream, normal, you know, notoriety. So it's such a cool place. That's all good. All right, let's see. Can you get it on now, Jay? Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Well. Oh, can't hear guests? Let's should be able to. Can we get a sound check, somebody? I'm gonna do it. Give me a sec. Sound check, sound check. Mm. Ooh. Anyway. Uh another thing I wanted to bring up with oh, we got JGZ. Check OBS setting. What's happening?
Where you at, Jay? Are you still in front of Barnes and Nobles?
Are you at a Barnes and Nobles? Oh, we
Are you at the Barnes and Nobles with
Yeah, I was
costumes?
reading. Hey, I was reading the Cat in the Hat earlier.
You
Yeah.
what?
It's a good book.
Reading the Cat in the Hat. It's a good book.
You were reading it?
And
Yeah, it
yeah, and Green Eggs and Ham.
I was just about to
Nice.
ask
Can
you.
you can you recite
Oh yeah,
it for us? Do you remember?
Yeah, can you
hell
say Sam I
no.
am, green eggs and ham?
One fish, blue fish, three fish, blue fish. If you can read one page from a Harry Potter book,
Hey,
That's a 50
oh,
cent
oh,
thing.
Jay, that
oh,
book is all about fish. You see the connections now?
Yeah.
yeah. Hey. So let me tell you a little bit backstory of me.
Okay.
So me and Rat, we was cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna take it all the way back to 2019. So
Take
it
that
just
all the way.
Back to
yeah.
2019.
Whoa.
It's this guy named London Yellow, right? I was listening. I was on SoundCloud. I was outside doing my thing like I'm doing now. I was on SoundCloud, and then one of London's songs came on, and it's like, damn, this dude is different.
Mm.
It's called the song was called I've Been Scared of White People. That one song, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check more of his stuff out. So I looked him up on YouTube, and then London Yellow came up. You know what I'm saying? He had some crazy ass songs. I'm like, you know, it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? And then you know,
Jay, you're probably the only person who's
you
allowed.
you cut me off,
What's
man.
his,
You cut me off.
what? No,
Cut me off.
What's
We
London's
cut
most
Jay
favorite
Jeezy
song?
up.
Can you just say it for me? What's London's most famous song?
I don't like black people. I'm gonna say black people.
Well,
I'm in public.
So wait,
He
you
used
have
he used the. Okay, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
London
That's
has
fine.
a
Yeah.
song
So
called "White People Scare Me" and I don't like black people.
yeah. But
Actually,
you
it's
probably don't.
called "I Don't Like Nick."
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, get
Yeah.
your word.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say there's another
Yeah. And
there's
then
Love
another
Thy
song.
Neighbor. Okay.
yeah. Yeah. And
What's that
then
song?
he was going through with Doja Cat and all that stuff. So I was so before I jumped into the community, I was watching all of that stuff.
Nice.
And then one day I finally reached out to London, and that's how we became cool. That was 2019. So
Awesome.
a couple years later, I think the next year he made a Discord server,
Mhm.
and I joined in, hopped in on it, and Rad Dad was a mod, and that's how and I would jump in that server every day. You know what I'm saying?
So you and Rad Dad go way back.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like 2020.
Damn, that
That's
was a
crazy.
crazy.
I didn't know
Yeah,
you. I didn't know you
it
guys knew
was.
each other like that. That's crazy.
Mm,
Yeah, so yeah,
cool.
so
The lore
so
goes
yeah,
deep.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize.
It's a smaller
so
community
I
than we realize.
so my backstory, the Jay Jeezy backstory, it goes way back to I'm gonna just start off in 2019. Me and London was cool. So London was shouting me out and stuff on Instagram. So that's how his fan base became because he had a big fan base at the time. You know what I'm saying? So people started finding out who I was, Jay Jeezy, and you know, people that knew people in the Glass State community found out about me, you know what I'm saying? And then so I did, you know, at first I was trying hard to be like London. I was like, you know what? I need to be myself. So, you know, then around that time I found out who I don't know if y'all aware of Lovely Peaches.
Do you know
So
Lovely? Do you
I
guys
have
know
no
Lovely
idea who that
Peaches?
is.
I
She's
have no
fucking
idea
nuts.
who
Go ahead.
Lovely Peaches is.
I'll show you guys later. Go ahead, Jay.
I feel like I heard
so
that name with them.
so basically I made it my thing. Well, first of all, let me get ahead of myself. I'm from Tampa. I grew up in Tampa, born and raised in Tampa. Oh shit, thunder. Yeah, so basically, I made Tampa a meme. You know what I'm saying? In the Class A community,
Okay.
I made Tampa. I made Tampa a meme. Rad Dad could tell you, I made Tampa a little meme. You know what I'm saying? So when everybody in that community, if I say Tampa, they gonna call me Tampa. So
Damn,
that's
you
one
put in
thing. And then
Tampa on the map. Yeah, that's rad.
yeah, so and then second of all, the Lovely Peaches saga. I had made a song called "Peaches Let Me Fuck" back in the day, and
Damn, that's
yeah, so
subtle.
yeah,
That's almost as subtle as Rad Dad. That's crazy.
I put the song out. The song was on YouTube and everything. You know what I'm saying? At
Yeah.
the time, and then that summer of 2020, I had what I did. Oh yeah, I had one day I found Peach's email, and I emailed her how much was it for a shout out? For like $40. She replied instantly.
Mm.
So I cashed up to $40, and next thing you know, she followed me and then shouted me out, and then that's when people that knew, you know, Peaches at the time, you know, she was under a lot of scrutiny at the time, so she was a lot of people did not like her for all the stuff. You know, Peaches was a Peaches is just a troll. You know what I'm saying? She was trolling on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of
Wow,
people
what a
did not
jerk.
like her. Yeah, a lot of people did not
Are we
like her
still
for
in
nothing.
2019 with the
We
story?
don't do
I
that
just
around
wanna make
here.
sure.
It's 2020. It's 2020 at this
It's
point.
2020
Oh,
now.
okay, I was making
We're
sure.
moving.
Yeah,
We're moving
It's
pretty
2020
fast.
now,
yeah,
guys.
so
Remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
so I was
so
making
moving
sure.
a lot
along the
of people.
timeline.
Yeah, so a lot of people did not like Peaches. So her when she started putting me on, a lot of people that were following her,
Yeah.
you know, started talking shit about me, and you know, and all that stuff, and you know, I got depressed and all that stuff because of all the
Oh
scrutiny that I
no.
was under. Yeah. So
Oh, that sucks.
fast forward. I'm in London server. This is 2021. I'm in London server every day, just chopping up with Rad Dad and whoever was in the server with us. You know what I'm saying? I think Rad Dad can finish the story off.
Wait, where? I don't know. Well,
That's
I
an
don't know.
amazing
Someone
story.
on the server. I don't know where
Damn.
you're going with
That's your
it.
online
You know what,
experience right
JGZ?
there.
You know what you're getting today? You're getting the first clap of the day.
I
For
already
real?
I'll give it up to
Yeah,
JG.
she's lying.
Everyone give it up
And
to JGC.
so basically, I was in London server every day, and me and Rad Dad became cool, and we would make every day in the server, in the Discord server, because it was multiple servers we was in. You know what I'm saying? But it was the same people in every server. You know what I'm saying? So we would just make jokes. We'd be on a call. What I would do, I'll just walk around Tampa and just make videos and then post it and then send them to the server. And then Rat Dad, whoever was in the server with us, we would just make jokes. You know what I'm saying? I was always the running joke in the server. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the elevator by myself. I'm in the elevator by myself. I'm in the elevator by
And
myself.
then like
Going up, nigga.
and then like over time, people started dropping off the server. People started leaving the server. People would come, but it was a downward trend of people leaving. So I was that up until I think last year. Rat Dad was like, "Yo, Jay Jeezy, bro, you should get on Fish Tank." You know what I'm saying? You should get on Fish Tank. And I'm like, how
That was the
long
actual
is
show
that?
I was talking about too, not
Yeah,
Stream Stars.
yeah. So so
actual
he was
show.
like, so he was like, get
What
on Fish
season
Tank.
was
I'm like,
that when you watched?
the first season.
Shit.
Look,
I'm
so
sure
basically,
it's
I told him like, hey, I told Red Dad, I'm like, bro, I work a job, bro. I work at motherfucking Amazon, bro. There's no way that I can take 4 weeks off to get on that show. I'd love to get on that show, but I can't. But I got too ahead of myself. 2022, the summer of 2022, right? What I did was, so I got in
Zooming
contact
now.
with this.
We're flying
I
for
had
you.
got So yeah, 2022. I was like, yo, I want to get on this YouTube channel. It's called Software Underbelly. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to the dude, and he wants to do an he's gonna let me do an interview. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna post it on YouTube. So I let everybody know that I was cool at the time. Hey, I'm gonna do this interview in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Jay,
And-
Jay,
and-
I hate to cut you off, but can you tell us how the plane ride went?
Oh yeah, when I got on that plane, it was oh man. When the
You
plane
freaked out so bad they had to hold you down physically.
What?
What year was it though?
What, you had a spurg out? Did you spurg out on
had
the
a
plane?
spurg out,
Trying to
yeah.
kill me.
These white people
These white people trying to kill me.
Right,
Take me
Right,
back
right,
to
right.
Tampa. Take me back to Tampa.
Dude, Jay
Yeah,
landed in
it was
LA and
just-
he was like, dude, I freaked out so bad on the plane they had to actually hold me down. And I was like, dude. I was
Dude,
like, I
did you
kinda
have to
felt
get like
bad,
an
but,
air marshal to restrain you?
They were like holding him.
I was like, put me to sleep, put me to sleep. I can't do this, I can't do this.
Wait, you were telling them to knock you out? You're like, I can't do this, I'm not strong enough. Lock me the fuck out. That's
Oh my-
hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was really.
You just had a panic attack.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah.
It's a nerve-wracking thing flying. Like, I just came from the Scream Stars thing from Chicago, and I flew a little bit, and even flying a few hours kind of sucks because it's just like you always think
Oh
about
yeah,
like
the
what's
only
gonna go wrong.
the only thing I could think about when I was in the air, bro, like I'm 30,000 feet in the air, under my feet and under the plane is straight atmosphere, bro.
You could feel that shit in the plane.
And then
It's
on
me,
the
Puff
turbulence too.
Holly.
The
What's
turbulence.
up, bro?
Oh,
The
turbulence sucks.
Yeah, the turbulence.
Yo, hold up real quick. Rat Dad has a special guest.
Yeah, it's his.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
my own
oh yeah.
special guest
Meeple
now.
Oh yeah,
Foley. We love
Oh, yeah,
Meeple
so I did
Foley.
this. Yeah, so I did this interview on Software Underbelly. It got like a couple $100 on YouTube. So yeah.
Nice.
So fast forward to this year. So fast forward, Rad Dad was like, "Hey, you should join the Fish Tank Live, the Stream Stars." So I was in there for a few weeks until they shut it down.
Oh. Did you enjoy Stream Stars? Was it fun? Did you make friends?
Yes. I made a lot of friends actually. I mean, a lot of people was calling me racial slurs in there, but it was fun.
Oh yeah. Hey, JGZ, I got something to drop on you.
I
real
told
quick.
you that was gonna happen.
I got something to
Jay.
drop on you. I was one of those people
bro,
that was dropping
when
racial
Rad
slurs
Dad,
at you.
bro, something really. So the fucking the Stream Stars shut down.
Yeah.
And something really crazy happened around that time. I fucked around, one of my videos on Instagram had went viral, and I'm like, damn, I'm going viral on IG. You know what I'm saying? It's just a video of me standing outside just drinking pink, and that shit just randomly went viral
Did
for
you
no
say
reason.
paint? You were drinking
paint?
Pink.
What's pink?
Yeah, I was
Sorry, I'm from Australia.
Pink Whitney, the liquor.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
Pink
don't know what that
Whitney.
is, but
Whoa.
I've heard
Dude,
My
about
I
it.
nigga,
I
you can't be in
messaged,
public drinking
It's like a
Pink
Yeah,
Whitney.
so-
mineral-based
That's girl
cocktail
shit.
mixed drink.
so I'm telling Red that
I
me,
messaged Jay that Stream Stars was over. I was like, hey man, if you notice it's not, I'm like, I'm sorry, it's over. They just randomly cut it off. And all he replied to me is like, hey man, I'm viral on Instagram.
I'm blowing up right now. I'm gonna act like I don't
If
know
it blew, hey, if
nobody.
it blew you up,
I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, Jay, if
like-
you notice, the site's not up anymore. They're not doing anymore. He's like, I'm viral on Instagram, dude.
I'm like, man, this is crazy, bro. I mean, I was kind of like, damn, bro, they shut down Scream Stars, but at the same time, now I have a platform to post on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice.
So,
Yeah, Instagram is a
so
good place for that.
basically,
How many
No,
viewers did you
basically-
have though? How many viewers did you have?
one day I had like 60 viewers. One
Nice.
day, I had Corey over my Master Corey.
Mhm.
One of my
Dude, people love
homies.
you and Corey.
Yeah, one of my homies, Corey.
Mm.
They was trolling me and Corey, and we was recording a song. We was recording a song on screen.
Mm.
Yeah, they was trolling both of us. But what I want to say was, so when I went viral on IG, I was like, man, I want to start making these videos. So, quick, another backstory. London Yellow is known for making racist songs and stuff like that. He makes mean songs, and it's I don't like black people, I don't like white people type stuff.
He's a
And
black guy who makes songs about hating black people. So, like, you know, it's pretty.
That makes it
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
get
white
it.
guy
That's
can really bring it
friendly
into the world.
fire at that stage, right?
Yeah, and then Peaches is like a Peaches like she got
You
just say
you're
it's
about
dark
to
humor.
vomit. Are you about to chunder?
Yeah, like you're at a crazy perspective right now.
Yeah, it's like
Nah.
a
I like the
POV of, like,
overhead cam. You should keep it overhead.
or like Peaches, she makes like videos about like, I can't even say it, but like she recorded herself eating her own fecal matter. She made like she talk about STDs being dirty, not taking showers and all that stuff. So
and you
Oh my
wanted
God.
her to
Also-
shout you
also-
out. You were like, "Yeah, this bitch eats shit. I want her to talk
there-
about me." Like,
There's a
She
video
got all
of
the
lovely
messages.
Peaches taking a shit in the mall on the floor.
did you just drool, Brad Dad?
I don't think so.
It looked like a
I
little bit
saw
of
it.
drool comes out of your lip.
Oh, yeah,
That
so-
Oh,
place.
shoot,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know. I
clip
don't
that.
think so. There's none down
I'll
here.
roll back the footage and clip it at some point. We'll see the drool.
Cool.
If I
Oh,
did, it
oh.
doesn't matter. But
He
there's none here.
100% drooled.
So that's a crazy story about
but so anyways,
your
I
journey.
started making videos about
Thank God that we're on my computer.
I started making videos about me paying for sex, me doing this, like I like play prostitutes and all that stuff, hookers and all that stuff. So I was like, man,
Oh shit! You made videos like
man.
that?
yeah, on Instagram, yeah, like last month, and
Yeah,
then
about a fucking 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
not thousands, but like, and then I started
More
saying,
More
you
than
know what?
enough, that's for sure.
Do you have like
That's
a lot of
crazy.
spare time? Do you still make music, JGZ? Like, that's my question. Like,
Jason
I
makes
just
me
put out, I just put out a tape last week.
oh, nice,
Last month.
exciting.
Yes.
Do you do like
Yeah, but
pop-up shows and stuff, or
no,
kinda,
I literally just walk around town and just make videos now. But what I was trying to say was, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start trolling. I'm gonna start saying stupid stuff. Like real men, you real men pay for pussy, or real men do this and do that, and then I like, and
You
I think I saw-
stole the entire not showering bit from me.
Rad Dad, are you about to piss?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down too, like a girl.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Please sit down.
Good girl.
Enjoy your throne,
So-
King.
so it was
So,
it was
yeah,
one
okay.
it was one it was one it
No,
was
you
We
can't
got
see
toilet
anything,
cam.
so
Yo,
it's
toilet
alright.
cam for free.
That was
Fish
the
tank,
point,
you gotta
that
pay
was the
for
point.
that shit. You get it for free here.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys gotta subscribe to the Fish Tank Talk After Darks channel to see my content.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that's where you
so
get all the secret cuts.
so
Everybody round of
basically,
applause for Red Dead.
I started making
Thank
videos
you.
talking about real men don't take baths, real men eat crap. You know, start making those type of videos. You know what I'm saying? And then those
I got
videos
a
blew up.
question for you. I got a question for you. Have you only paid for sex like Jin, or did you actually have free sex at some point, like Jin from season 4?
He doesn't know
Do you
anything
only pay
about
for
Fish Tank.
prostitutes?
He doesn't know what you're referencing. He literally knows nothing about Fish. Jay, who's your favorite Fish Tank contestant?
What's that one girl? Summer.
Oh,
Summer.
We love
Yeah,
Summy.
yeah.
She's the best.
We do love Summer here. No, we're talking about season 4, bro.
Oh,
Girl,
Red
come
Dad.
on, come on,
Have you
man.
been watching that?
But what I was trying to say was,
Yeah.
I started making
Yeah,
videos.
good
I had Corey over. We made a video talking about we don't take baths, and that video blew up, bro. I swear.
Dude, that
Mom,
video was actually funny as fuck. I couldn't stop
You don't
laughing
take
when I saw that the first time.
well, we made several videos that day. Those videos went crazy, bro. I made a video saying I was gonna fuck a crackhead, and that video blew up, man.
Wait,
All
what
those
did
videos blew
what
up.
did
you
you
were about to
say?
smoke a
Like,
fat rock.
what
Bottom
did
of
you
your
say
fist
when
gonna
you wanted
for
to
half
fuck
a
the
second.
crackhead? Like, let's
I just
see.
I was literally standing at a bus stop, and I just took a shot of pink. You know what I'm saying? You can literally go on Instagram and see it, but I was literally at the bus stop, took a shot of pink, and then I was like, I'm gonna go fuck a crackhead. The bus about to come.
You just got to
That shit
do it.
blew- bro.
Off the
That shit,
pig. Just gonna do it.
bro. The day that I posted that video, like after like 3-4 hours, it hit 100K. It's about to go to a million.
Man.
You know,
I'm telling you,
getting
all
100K
videos.
views for saying you want to fuck a crack hooker is insane. I'm gonna.
Yeah, but I took that risk. I took that risk.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's get a round of applause for our boy High Off the
He's gonna
Pink
take the
getting in
risk.
there.
He's taking that risk, guys.
Hey, Jay.
And
Yeah,
then-
can I say something?
Real though,
Yo,
you should
what's
probably
up?
stop doing that stuff.
hey, put up a video like last week, right? Last Thursday.
Yeah.
I was on my way to get a haircut, so I was like, it's Jay Jeezy, man. I didn't take no bath, I didn't wipe my ass. I'm about to go stink up the Uber. That video blew up. It's going crazy right now.
Oh, you're just doing stupid shit for Instagram, basically.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I told you guys
yeah,
you had to
that's
get
pretty
paid,
viral
man. You just
content.
be
Like I
pulling
see
your-
shit like that all the
Oh.
time.
Mm.
But it's funny how people really like believe what I'm saying here. You know what I'm saying? And they get so pissed off.
That's crazy.
Yo, Jay.
Like
you-
I literally had like the other day somebody talking about they going, oh man, I hope I don't find you in Tampa nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I get
saw that.
comments like that. I get comments like that every other day. You know what I'm saying?
terrible because
yesterday-
knock your ass
ye-
flat, nigga. Like shut the
Yesterday,
fuck up.
I was just literally standing in front of.
I mean,
Yesterday, I was literally
Literally.
standing in front of Applebee's. And I'm like, I'm gonna stink up Applebee's. Applebee's, the restaurant.
Dude,
You
I've
posted up at the Applebee's.
I just want to say I've always wanted to go to Applebee's because I've heard it's the cheapest place to get trashed. And as an Australian, I like a
I've
good
heard that
like
too.
$1 for my buck. You know, like I want to
we
get
don't
trashed.
have
Applebee's.
we don't have
is-
Hold on,
Applebee's
hold
in
on, hold on.
Canada.
What's
I've never
Brad-
seen
wait,
an Applebee's in my entire
What's
life.
Brad trying to say?
I was just saying we don't have Applebee's in Canada. I've never seen it in my entire life.
We don't have it in
Yeah.
Australia either. But
That's
I
crazy.
do know that I have an Outback Steakhouse like half an hour away from me. So maybe I could do an Outback Steakhouse stream one day and try a bloomin' onion.
That's so weird that
disgusting.
you have. That's so
Sorry,
weird you
what
have
about
Outback in Australia. Oh, foot cam. We got foot cam live. Oh shoot, foot licking cam much? Do we have a crazy sound effect for that?
I don't think.
But yeah,
Oh,
JG,
and y'all-
we
and
wanna
so- and
I wanna
y'all-
focus more on like other things like Rad Dad
More
right
like
now.
a bloomin'
Yo,
bunion.
Rad Dad. I have a question for you. So, was that whole thing you in your bed just fucking? Was that a bit? Like, is your room actually?
that was
disgusting?
genuinely how I have lived for years, and the only reason I'm not living like that anymore. I think you saw Paulie on camera a few minutes ago. He gave me a place to stay. He said I didn't have to pay him. Like he's
fuck
been
yeah,
very
that's
kind and
awesome.
helpful to me.
It's
Nice.
like
Hey,
I'm
Red.
trying.
Hey,
I'm-
Red. Hey, Red. Didn't you have your own
Bless
place
you.
at one point?
I've had like 4 of my own places.
weren't you like squatting for a little while?
Yeah. You remember in Stream Stars when I went to my
Yeah.
buddy's place when we were doing that little thing when I was in that room?
Mhm.
He all of his roommates moved out because he was so fucking insane and over the top. They were literally scared of him.
Mm.
So when they all moved out, he decided to smash all the doorknobs out and just move into the other rooms. He was like, "Yeah, this is my apartment now." So he was like, "Hey, you want a place to stay?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I started staying in his room, and then I don't know if you guys were there watching the night when he freaked out on me. He opened a dishwasher behind me while I was cleaning dishes. And then I took 2 steps back and I fell into the dishwasher because I didn't know it was fucking open. And he freaked
shit.
the fuck out. He's like, "Get the fuck out of my house, you fucking drunk retard," this and that. And I was like, "Okay, bye." Haven't talked to the guy since.
Whoa.
Damn, that's crazy,
That's
man.
crazy. Yeah, because I remember.
I didn't know somebody could.
Oh yeah, by the way,
I'm
I'm not a secretive person. When we were doing the Stream Stars thing at my buddy's house, when we had the black girl over and everything, and I was getting lots of views.
I saw that. I saw that.
Every single time we went off camera, we were doing cocaine.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm not even
like a
joking.
good stream star would. Round of applause.
Claps for the booger sugar,
6, 7, 8.
guys. Claps for the booger sugar.
No,
We don't
I
do drugs.
Don't actually do that. I don't
all
understand.
over myself,
Anyway.
but, you know, I don't live in a putrid shithole anymore, so I don't really.
That's good. I'm glad to see
base
you're out of
myself
that.
to such an extent.
I thought it was a whole gaslight because like you're in a totally different setting than how I saw you in Stream Stars. I was like, what the fuck happened?
If you watch the interviews with like Bert or fucking whoever, like Meatball Pauly, he's the one who does those, like the Jeff Job shit show, like the interviews with Job and all that. You will see him in the exact same setup I'm in right now, which I think is pretty funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really like. I shout out Meatball Pauly for giving you a like a chance, dude. I'm like honestly, that is like one of the nicest things that I've seen happen in the fish tank community, and like that
It
is
is
such a
the most.
blessing.
That is a blessing.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely fucking unreal because I don't know if you guys were watching, but I was like complaining and I was crashing out about how my house was getting sold at the end of the month, and I was like, dude, I'm fucked. I was like, this was literally my plan. I was gonna start smoking meth because it's cheap, and I was too scared to be on the street and be asleep. So I was just gonna be awake for like 4 days at a time.
Wow.
That was my
That's
my
Bro, how
plan.
terrifying.
My big plan.
How can you be awake that long?
Smoke meth.
Yeah, if
Well,
you
I'm not-
smoke, you just kind of
Ooh.
like go till you stop, and you just like.
I've done 4-day benders off Adderall and Coke.
That's
I don't do drugs
Damn.
anymore, by the way. If
Bro,
anyone's wondering,
hey,
I don't do drugs
hey.
anymore. I smoke weed and I drink. So
We have a
It's-
comment.
you don't have to.
You got an interest in life, man.
Mm. That's
I'm,
really
uh,
cool.
Yo,
I
I'm
was-
from
I
pretty
was-
colorful background.
But me,
Sorry.
I hate to make it about me though, but
That's
I'm a
right.
crazy ass life too.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
Jay,
you're
I
on
really-
soft white
We're good.
underbelly, so that definitely means you did have a crazy life because they don't,
Yeah.
you know.
Dude, Jay, the second I get my passport, you're the first person I'm visiting. I promise.
I gotta visit London first. It's
Well,
only
London
right.
Yellow.
As a
London
black
Yellow
man,
or
you'll
London,
fit right
Ontario?
into London now. 'cause
London
it's like-
Yellow.
Well, I
Half
was
black
saying I'm gonna
now.
come visit you. So I don't know why don't we all just all go visit them together? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
don't you
that's
guys
right.
have like a crossover episode where you all like circle jerk or something? Whatever you guys do when you hang out.
Yo, we need the Rad Dad J Jeezy show ASAP. And
Yeah.
also to the chat, Spadosi, I'm sweating. I'm out here sweating more than a pedo at a school drop off. Them fighting words, bro.
Those are
Like-
fighting words. I don't know if you know this, but JC, he's a boxer. He'll fight you.
That's fucking right. I will fucking box you and maybe lose. But we'll fucking go.
potentially.
Hey,
Y'all niggas ain't never
Maybe.
seen Jay Jeezy in the ring, bro. He goes crazy.
Really?
Yo,
Can we get some shadow
Well,
you know
boxing,
what
Jay?
he's-
Can we get some shadow boxing?
hey, the other day, I think it was
He's in
Sunday.
public. Don't make him shadow.
Hey,
box.
The other day, I think it was Sunday, I ordered me a bottle of fart spray off Amazon, and then I sprayed the elevator at the mall.
What?
Damn.
Why?
Damn,
That
man,
was
you stay.
totally relevant to the conversation. That's actually really funny.
That is really funny.
Yeah.
I would
Our spray is
love.
brutal,
Yeah.
man.
That would be the funniest fucking thing. Is just like spraying fart spray in an elevator and just like dipping and watching people walk in constantly and just fucking spew. That would be.
That's bro. I literally did that the other day.
Yeah. Was it good? Did people
Damn.
vomit? Did you get any chundas?
Oh, you see nobody throw up. Everybody was covered. I literally posted on Instagram.
Yeah. You
I was
gotta
like-
Spray it
start
on
I
like
was like-
McDonald's bag.
you gotta start
What's
like
wrong
crop
with it?
dusting people. Just walk past them and spray it. and just
Yo,
walk
I'll
past
never
them.
move to Tampa because of you now.
Tactical crop dusting is
I'll
dangerous.
be looking out for fart spray everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Rad, you saw the video? I think I sent it to you.
I think I
Me?
think this is like the longest we actually haven't spoken about season 4, and I think that is enough to say in general because season 4 I just don't know where it's going at the moment, and I feel like this is.
I think they're gonna either replace every contestant or they're
Yeah.
gonna do Hell House. Those are my two guesses.
Yeah, because it's just like I feel like it's fallen so flat, and that's like such a sad
I
reality.
don't know. I think people are like overly because people on the show they're always like, oh man, I hate the slow burn. I wish we would just get to the crazy stuff faster.
Mm.
And now they start doing crazy stuff on the first day, and they're like, oh man, they fucking really jumped the shark with this one. It's like,
Just
what do you
can't
fucking
win.
want?
Yeah,
Like,
I
what do you
guess they
want?
can't win. Yeah, that's true. I think yeah.
Personally, I've been enjoying this season. I don't like any of the contestants. Angelina's really hot,
Mm.
but
Oh
I don't
God,
like
no.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those guys. What can I say?
Hey,
So,
Hey, I'm
I'm
22 years. I'm 22 years old. Give me a break.
So Freddie,
Okay, got you a high tea break. High tea
I'm
22.
Freddie
28.
apparently stole Rachel's.
Yeah,
Xanax,
Jeezy's
and he had him-
28. If he tried to fuck Angelina, you could rightfully call him a pedophile.
Freddie. Oh wow, that's strong. Anyway,
Whoa.
so Freddie stole Rachel's Xanax.
Yeah, she said it's trazodone, but Freddie looked at the camera and was like, "Nah, this is not trazodone, dog." She was on so many downers last night; it was so obvious. Like,
Dude,
I've
this
seen
bitch
people on the
can-
nod that hard before.
Oh,
Turn your
that's what she
dude,
fucking
if you're gonna
said.
be here, turn your camera on, you fucking faggot. I want to see what you look like.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, we don't have to
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
my bad.
here.
Bad words. I can't
It's just
say bad words.
it's basically
My
a
bad.
talk show. We're like
Yeah.
the gang of it, you know. It's a chill thing like that. Anyway,
Turn your
yeah.
camera
So
on.
Rachel passed out. Rachel was changing. She was doing a bunch
I'll
of
fight
crazy
you,
shit.
Red
I think it has a lot of flat moments, but there is a lot of stuff
Cover your
happening
belly
at the
button.
same
I'll check
time.
it out.
Human centipede, the human fucking centipede challenge. Oh, icky boogers, time. Ooh, icky boogers,
You guys want to see? Look
icky
at that.
boogers. All right, we got icky boogers on cam right now.
Oh.
Our host is now
Hey, back
disabled.
in the Glasshead server, Rad used to he used to send us shit pics.
What?
Shit pics?
What?
You guys say shit
It's
pics?
Bro
That's
taking
what-
a shit and taking a photo and just being like, "Yo, check out my dookie."
This
That's what-
man's about
that's
to go
what-
take a serious championship log
Oh,
right
no.
now.
Oh no! Oh no!
Dude, that's literally what it was. I would take the nastiest, most
can't get that
disgusting
on-
shit
on
of my
this
life, and I'd be
pod.
like, "Yo, guys, check this out."
It's gonna be a
No,
record, dude.
Man, look. I took a picture of a dead cat, and like, Jay, why would you send that? A picture of a dead cat, but this man can take a picture of his shit though.
That's so different.
That's
so
fucked
different.
up, nigga. I would
It's
never
This
do
is
that.
like-
different.
This is
That I would
the
never do
most
that.
degenerate that it has been on this podcast. Just yet. Like
We have
had-
another fucking person with dead animals. Fuck.
We.
Another-
Oh, okay. I just wanna. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of context on why we don't have the planned guest. The planned guest today has taken a bit of a sabbatical and needs to take some time off the internet. So we have just kind of, done something else because we don't want to.
He just lost his
exacerbate
fucking
any-
job. He just lost his fucking job. Now he has nothing.
Oh my god,
You
not
want me
the
to get fish
fish.
in Dude, I can get fishing here. You want me to get fishing?
Oh
here?
yeah, he was like, I just lost my
Dude,
fucking job.
as long as
All I
he's
have is
wearing the
this. All
programming
I have is
socks,
this.
I'm
All I
all
have
for
is
fish
this.
Oh, yeah,
vegan.
this is fucking. Bro, if you guys go to Fish Tank and you go to clips and you
Mhm.
sort by views, me and Fish view botted our clips to the top of the site. So the top of the site had like I just lost my job as like 500 clips, and the clip of me snotting all over myself has like 75,000.
Bro, why do you do that though? Like,
Dude,
why you-
it's the
why
booger
you-
bubble. It like the eating it is fine, but when you blow the booger bubble, it makes my stomach feel like it's gonna fall out my fucking ass, dude. It's disgusting. Like, how do you?
Bro, why do you, bro? People get mad at me for talking about sticking up an apple piece, but this man does it for real.
It's because I just own it. It's because I just own it and I just do it, and I'm not like, hey man, is somebody gonna get mad at me about
Yeah,
this?
but
I
what
just
does
do
it
it. And I'm
taste like? Like, these are the questions that I'm
Boogers?
wanting to ask. Like,
What,
okay,
stolen
Dirty
boogers?
bubble.
a dirty.
No, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like nothing. Boogers taste like nothing. It's fucking like air and dust that goes into your nose. Basically, it's just like
But what if it's
tastes
like
like fuck all.
yellow and like got chunks in it and shit? Because you know, like sometimes you're sick and you
Those
got like those
boogers.
chewy
They
bits.
just don't.
Shit.
Boogers don't taste like anything. I eat my own boogers all the time. I love eating my own
Tastes-
boogers.
They
Like, I'll
they
see
definitely
mine
do
on
have
raw.
a taste to it.
Yeah.
Mine are rich and Mediterranean, so it has olive oil in it. Oh,
Oh.
good.
Oh, man.
We got Icky Booger Cam, Icky Boogers,
like
Icky
nothing.
Boogers.
Yeah,
Wow.
it tastes like
Everybody,
I just drink one.
you pick a
Why don't you
podcast.
pick your
I'm
own
glad
nose
that
and
we
eat
got
it?
you
You'll
guys.
figure it out. It tastes like nothing.
Okay, look, I used to have a lot of piercings in my nose, and whenever I would get sick,
See,
it would have to go through like a maze of like piercings to get out. So I
Oh,
used to
man.
like suck my boogers in and like spit them out. So I kind of know what boogers taste like.
oh, like mucus. Yeah, mucus
Yeah.
is different. I don't know.
Yeah, I just literally just like, and then just kind of
Hoik.
You know.
Yeah.
check back, you know. I have a question
I
for
mean-
both of you though. Besides the drool, I have a question for both Rad Dad and Jay Jeezy. So,
Me first.
okay, Jay first. All right, it's to both of you, but Jay first. So, Stream Stars, you guys were a part of. Stream Stars knocked offline. I was a part of. Did you
I
hear
wasn't
about?
knocked offline because I'm Canadian. I couldn't get there.
Oh, you're Canadian. Oh no, shit. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why you weren't there then. I didn't know that. So, Jay Jeezy, did you get an invite? And
No,
did
I
you?
jumped on the bandwagon a little too late. You know what I'm saying?
I told Jay
Yeah.
to go to knocked offline, but he said like I'm not really a fighter, and it was like too late. You work a job and all that, so it's like it's not like you can be like, oh yeah, I need to take a break off so I can go do a boxing match on Kick.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
Jay is
Yeah.
unironically probably one of the hardest working people in the entire community, which is fucking weird because he's a fucking retarded black person, but I love him.
You are so nice to your friends, Rad Dad. I can only understand.
We've
why
known
you're so
we've
popular.
known each other. Jay's the guy who gave me the N-word pass. I'm allowed to say whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, fair enough.
that's a good friend. That
that
means you
is.
guys are good friends.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Please don't say it. Wait. I still have to go through and like
Please don't say
Yeah.
edit them
Oh,
all
yeah.
out. So let's keep it on like a. Just say something.
Can I say it
different.
with a soft A? Can I say it with a soft A?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was already a risk enough using our video feed for guests, so I guess we
Yeah.
should tone it down with the audio
I've
too.
said the N-word 5,000 times on Kick, and they don't seem to care. So
But this is
Kick is
YouTube.
awesome. I love Kick for that. Like, a lot of the stream stars, they're
that's
just
the
on Kick
reason
now doing
that's
their
the
own
reason I
thing.
only stream on Kick because I can do whatever the fuck I
Mhm.
want. I don't want
Yeah.
to stream on Twitch. I don't want to stream on X or Twitter, X, whatever the fuck. I don't want to stream on any of that shit because, you know, you say the word one time,
Mm.
and all of a sudden your account doesn't exist anymore. But on Kick, you just do it as many times as you want. It just doesn't matter. It's like until you get famous, then it begins to matter. But it's like I'm not famous, and I'm probably never going to be anyway, so I can just do whatever the fuck I want all the time.
Until I
Okay.
shot you out on Instagram.
What about Instagram?
Until I shot you out. You still ain't done the video yet.
Oh.
But you sent me a video, Jay?
No, I asked you to do a video time. You know, I asked you.
I think you
That's
guys
a
need to
couple
have
hours
a
ago.
business meeting. Yeah, I
Oh.
think you guys need to have a business meeting
No,
potentially
no.
after this.
I asked them to do a video for me so I could post it on Instagram. He hasn't done it yet.
Jay,
Okay.
because I told you the people on 99% of the people who follow me on Instagram are my real life friends. And I still do post retarded, fucked up shit on there, but it's like not like out of context stuff that only fish tank people would get. It's like it has to be funny in its own right because like it's
What you
still,
mean retarded and fucked up? Don't we all post retarded and fucked up shit?
you
My
post
shit's
retarded and
my
fucked up
shit's
shit.
clean, man. My shit's
And I
high
respect it, but you
sophistication.
definitely
I don't know
do.
about you.
You can't say you don't.
I do some pretty fucked up shit on camera. I once
What's the most? Hey, Rad, what's the most fucked up
Ooh,
video?
don't put that out of context.
Hey, Rad, what's the most fucked up video that I posted on Instagram?
One that you posted, or one from your Instagram Reels, or one from your Instagram Live?
From Instagram Reels.
Because I got one video from your Instagram Live. I'm sure people would love to know all about.
No.
Your
Oh,
Reels,
what's that? Must be
Yeah.
juicy, spicy.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You guys got to pay for that information.
I'm talking about the Instagram
Paywall.
Reels. I'm talking about the Instagram Reels.
I don't know what the most fucked up. You post a lot of funny captions, but I know you don't mean them. I'm trying to think like the actual most fucked up. Probably just you simping for Lovely Peaches, who is a verified pedophile
talking
who
about-
shits on the floor.
Oh my god, we can't be having that, JGZ.
I'm talking about this year. This year.
Oh.
This year, I don't.
So like
Oh, okay. So
born
that
again
just
I haven't-
influencer. Yeah, I get you. All right, we got this.
Jay, I
How about
haven't found
this
all
year?
of your clips like too fucked up because like a lot of it's just like funny captions or shit that I would say. Ooh, what the hell? He threw
You
a
just
ball
got-
at me.
Yeah.
The ball,
So
bros.
So basically, so basically, you would eat shit off the ground, Brad. You would eat shit off the ground.
Oh, this kid, yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
like poo or like food?
Just
Like
shit.
actual fecal matter.
Because
Yeah,
I
you
I'll
would
smoke
saw
cigarettes. I'll smoke cigarettes off the ground, but I won't eat shit.
I saw
Well, that's what I said.
Mr. Unironic lick a Walmart floor once, and then he got really sick after that. So,
Oh man.
dude, do you know how weird the Mr. Unironic lore is? Like, it is
Dude,
so
Mr.
deep.
Unironic, dude, he fucking hates me. He hates me because last time we were talking, I was in Fag City.
Who is that? Who is that?
He's just a guy from the community. He's pretty
Oh.
well known, like with the off season kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he's bitching. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're just gonna keep bitching about your life." He's like, "You know, I'm actually homeless. I'm couch surfing." And I was like, "Dude, I'm doing the same fucking thing." I was like, "What are you mad about?"
Dude,
I was like, "Why are you so angry at me?" It was one of those things where it's like you try to make your problems seem bigger than other people's problems to make
Yeah.
yourself feel better, and it's just a weird mentality.
the thing about him that I think is the funniest is the fact that he's homeless. It's not that he's homeless. It's the fact that he's been
I think the funny thing about him is that he's homeless.
it's awesome. No, it's not that he's
Asshole.
homeless. It's that he has been kicked out of every single homeless shelter. So now he travels around America with the government paying for his hotels because he's homeless. So what he does is he sits on Discord
How do you get kicked out of shelters though?
by being a creep.
Yeah, by being
Yeah,
fucked
I was
up.
gonna
All right,
say,
now I don't even care.
He
That
has to
I'm
be
not
pretty
gonna make
fucking
fun of
bad
him
if he's
being
been kicked out of every
homeless.
homeless shelter in his
And
area.
it gets even crazier. He used to like order things on DoorDash and then like refund it straight away, so he would always get his food for free. And last time not last time he did it, but one time he did it, he went outside and the DoorDash driver was driving away and ran over his leg. Now, Mr. Unironic does not have health insurance. So what he
No
did
shit.
was he strapped his leg up with a gauze or whatever, and he's just been laying in bed for 6 weeks, and he has put on
Oh,
about
Christ.
15 kilos. Just like he is like expanding. It is insane, and he still comes on Fagsy every day and talks about how he's going to reinvent gravity. So I'm
Dude,
excited.
So,
He
man,
is a nice guy. He's just got his fair share of problems. He's a really
Yeah.
nice guy. Though.
Yeah, he sounds really fucked up.
He is fucked up, but like he's a nice guy.
He is a nice
I personally, I don't have a problem. I don't think there's a single person from the entire community that I have problems with, besides like people like transgender people who go on and show their dick in VC and stuff, and it's like that's fucking gross. It's like, what are you doing?
Whoa.
There's like a
What's wrong about that?
There's
Hey.
a certain level
Rad,
of shock
people.
that we
Rad,
shouldn't have.
hey,
to
Rad,
That's
go
what's
through.
wrong with that.
Red.
I actually
Be
don't mind
honest,
trans
dude.
people, but
Hey,
like, no,
Red.
they are gross.
Hey, Red.
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Hey, Rad. Hey,
Be
Rad.
honest.
Hey,
What's up,
Rad.
Jay? What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay?
Do you think I have a pretty fucked up lawyer?
Kind of, but I think you've done very well for yourself, and I think, Jay, will you wait? Listen to me. Will you promise me one thing?
What?
That you'll do at least a stream on Kick. You got to do a stream on Kick because the people in Fish
I don't know how
Tank.
to do that shit, man.
I can help you. I know how to do that shit. It doesn't have to be super
And then,
complicated. I helped
like,
you. I helped you set up Fish Tank, didn't I?
yeah. So it's OBS. It's the same thing. I just
Yeah,
work
OBS.
OBS.
It's the same thing, and I
Yeah.
can show you one plugin.
But who's
so
going?
you-
Who's going to sit there and watch me just stare at
I think a lot of people like it as long as you talk to chat and interact with them. Like they really enjoy just your what's the
If I
fucking
do
word?
that, if I do that, I
Just your
get
general, I don't know,
But
vibe.
Corey did some disgusting shit, bro. I kicked Corey out for that shit. He did some disgusting shit, bro.
Dude, I was listening to his song you made 10 years ago, and the first line is like, "Hey, yo, fuck Master Corey." I was like, "Wait, what?" Did he actually like fuck your bitch or something?
No, no, like that. Corey did some disgusting shit in my apartment, and I told him to leave. I'm
What
not
did
even
he
gonna
do? You
say
jack off in your couch cushions?
the man fucked up my toilet, bro, and he didn't clean up after himself.
He bombed
That's
your
it.
toilet? He shit in your toilet and you're
Yes,
like, oh.
they're
That's
not cleaning up shit, bro.
So he left skid marks in
Did
your
you
bowl and you were like,
did you at
nah,
least
I ain't about the
did
skid
you
marks.
did you at least ask him to clean it up first, or did you immediately kick him out?
I told him to leave. I said you can't come back over
That's
here.
fucked up, Jay. Come on,
You
dude.
kicked a dude out for shitting in your house.
You kicked the dude out for shitting
Okay,
in the toilet.
I
Come
can
on, dude.
imagine like it would be fucked up if he shit in like your kitty litter and you didn't
Yeah,
have
or
a
if like
cat
it
or
was on
something.
if it was on like the rims of the toilet seat or something, or it's like it was on the floor. It's like, come on.
Did he
Did
not
he ass
fuck
blast
Jay?
your toilet?
This is important.
Like the shit was on the side of the toilet bowl. Oh my
Oh,
god.
So he left a
Oh,
skid
okay.
mark.
Yes.
On the toilet bowl or the seat?
Oh, we
That sounds like
got a
something that would
guest
take 2 seconds.
speaker that just joined. Everybody, welcome.
Hello, we've
Plug
got
of the wax.
Slug
Just man, bro.
from Coop Tank.
Just saying that.
Another stream
Just saying that
star.
just
Hold
made me
up,
almost
Big
puke.
Easy. We got a new guest. We got a new guest. What's up, Slug
I
Wax?
was listening in for a while, and
Mm.
I got the story about this guy who had a friend shit in his house, and he had a problem with that.
Mm.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. He's been talking for the last hour, and I can't understand half of it.
Jay's
But
the
all
best
power
black
to him. I
person
mean,
of all
I'm sure
time.
it sounds great in the edit.
Mm.
So I wanted to hop on today to have a little chat about the Stoics and some of the good plays that can be made on fishtank.live, where we can make some money, where
All
we can
right.
get
Well, you
some
guys talk about
really,
stocks.
really
I'm gonna
good
go find
returns.
Like a
cigarettes, but you guys
true
have fun. 'Cause I don't give a fuck
Jew
about
would.
stocks.
And
Alright.
let's take a
Yo,
look
I'll be
at some
back.
of the
I'll be back in like
fundamentals
5
of
minutes.
these
Jay, don't leave.
stocks.
Stay
So,
here.
Alright.
Okay.
first of
Good
all,
luck, man.
something I've been saying for the longest time, Daniel, DANL, very safe play into the long term. The reason for this, if you take a look at the orders, in buy orders, there are fairly aggressive buy orders at the $300 mark, or at the 300 fish books marks. Now, Daniel's sitting at 313 right now with 7 buy orders at 300, which means there's a lot of resistance
anymore.
to the price going down. Whereas when it comes to sell orders, there's no real volume of sell orders until you reach 335, where there's 10 pushing in the opposite direction. It's just, I always say, Daniel is a very solid stock. I've said this from the start. It's very solid stoic to be invested in. It's going to slowly grow and rise over time, not more volatile like your Freddies or your Ellies, but certainly something worth looking at. I will address the elephant in the room. Rachel. A lot of people thinking, well, Rachel's underpriced. She's underpriced. It's a low entry. But what you have to bear in mind is that people really hate Rachel. If you take a look at the sell orders right now, she has over 25 sell orders at and under the 200 fish book mark. In fact, if you total them all up to 250, she's looking at more 50 stocks are being pushed to be sold at that price.
Rachel
very early on.
sucks.
Very early
I
on.
hate
So for
Rachel
example,
so
Rachel's
fucking
trading
much.
at 186 right now. If you wanted a 3 fish buck increase, which is next to nothing, you've got to have 9 people buy Stoics at the
I should be on the
189
show,
mark, and
not
then a further
Rachel.
7
Rachel's fucked.
at the
I hate
190 and a
her.
further 7 at the 191. There's no room for gains here. Yes,
Mm.
there's a rumor that maybe she's guaranteed to be in the final 2, but ultimately it is not a good buy. The sell pressure is just too high. But not only that, the buy pressure, the buy orders, there's no substantial buy orders until down at the 159 mark, where there are 12 people ready to buy. So again, it's not a risk worth investing in.
Slug. How do you feel about the new guy Slug, who was not Slug, my bad, but Seth, who was put on? Because I had James Foxxx, I never got rid of them because I knew he was going to be replaced by somebody in high hopes that maybe whoever it was, it might, take off, put me back in the green.
Sure. Well, Seth right now is trading at 270. Now there are a lot of buy orders in at 230, so I think you'd be safe to look between the range of that 230 to 270, just because of the pressure that's there to keep the price up. In terms of sell orders, there are a further 11 sell orders between here and 285. So if you're looking for a 15 fish book gain, then sure, go for it. Something to really bear in mind though is at the 300 fish book mark, there are just under 40 sell orders. So if you're looking for this guy to have some runaway gains, like we've seen with Drench, like we've seen with REA, you might be missing out on that one.
Yeah, what do you think about the REA Stoax? So like, obviously that was like the #1 Stoac in the beginning in the first 3-4 days. It has teetered down. It's in a downward spiral. Do you think it's like a safe investment? Do you think REA is the Bitcoin of the Stoax market, or do you think he's pretty volatile?
Early on, REA was a very strong candidate. It's where I made most of my gains in the Stoics market. It's how I'm able to be with you guys here today. But one of the challenges we face now with his with REA stock in the portfolio is he's currently trading at 298. But again, he has 22, 23 sell orders between the 298 and 304 mark. It would take a lot of buy pressure to really break through that. If he is able to break through that resistance, there's basically nothing until 310. And if he can go past that, then we could be looking at a 322, 325 in the next couple of days. But that would take a lot of investment, and we really need to see him perform quite well to achieve that.
Investments too, like a high buy demand for him. And right now, it's been for the last 3 days. Actually, it's just been people selling it. His stock shot up crazy. People are holding it. People are selling it off. I think you're right, though. I definitely think you're right. So
I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes because
in the sense
I
the
gotta go
gains
find
have already
some
been
cigarette
made
butts off
and
the
the
sidewalk.
downside potential. I can see him going as low as as low as 240 within the next couple of days if things go really badly.
Okay.
So yeah. Lot of
can't
money to be
believe-
made, guys. You got to get in the market. You got to time it. You got to get it right. But remember, time in the market beats timing the market, right? So if you can get these Stoacs early on and hold them, you can have a lot of free TTS, a lot of free fish toys.
What are you feeling about Drench at the moment, our beautiful Abo queen? Like, do you feel like it is going to go up for her or down? I do believe that potentially...
Drench is so fucking ugly. She looks like me.
Whoa. That's a hot
Whoa,
take.
that's a compliment.
That's a hot take.
That's a compliment,
Yeah,
sir.
wow.
You're both beautiful people.
That's not a hot take. Everyone thinks Drench is fucked up. She has like, dude. No, listen. Shut your fucking mouth because I'm about to leave in 5 seconds.
No. Hear me out now. This is a good thing. She's in a position where there is not a lot of there's not a lot of resistance on the to the downside. I mean, she could go as far as 350.
Okay.
She could go as far down as 350 without hitting any serious wall.
Yeah.
But also, there aren't very many aggressive sell orders to the upside either, as far all the way up to 445.
A bunch of
So
garbage.
with the right
Stocks
play
aren't real.
and this just based on the numbers, she's got
butts.
6 sell orders at 445. So Drench I think is a real contender for this, and we could really see some serious games in the near future.
I think the thing with Drench is that people are forgetting that she has an exotic accent, and I feel like that gives her a little bit of a
You-
benefit,
yeah.
you know.
The only thing I was trying to say,
Mm.
you know, when you take
Well,
a
I mean,
picture,
these are the
Shut your
these are the
fucking
qualitative
trap the whole
issues. I'm
mouth.
more about the numbers, the quantitative, the facts.
How do y'all
But,
feel
Just to
about
add a note onto all this, though,
how do you
so
feel about
Dorench
me sticking
pulled
up an
that shit with
He's cutting
Jin.
me off on purpose.
Hold up, Dorench pulled that shit with Jin, right? She got him chained up at the doghouse,
Mm.
and it seems like she's been on a win streak lately because she won a challenge against who else was it? Somebody else after? No, she lost that to Daniel. No, but she did win that challenge against Jin, and she's been making moves. So her stocks or Stoax started to go up a lot when she had made that move.
Mm.
And a lot of the fluctuations are going to be based off of action, like how well the fans are liking them. If everybody's shitting on them, it's going down. If people are loving whatever they're doing, it's going to go
Dude,
to the
nobody
moon.
actually cares.
It always
about
it,
the
We
it's
stocks.
do,
been doing
Rad
that.
Dad. It is Stoics time.
No,
Go
I'm
find your
not
singing
Stoic.
How do y'all
buds,
feel?
or I'm going.
Hey,
nobody
hey,
is
Correct.
actually investing in that and acting like it's important, except like a couple, like maybe there's like
I don't
top
think.
5 people.
Hey,
that's
Hey,
hey,
how-
Rad Dad.
hey.
I don't think you understand the bit.
how do y'all feel about
I think
sticking
I'm
up
just
an
talking
Applebee's?
shit
Oh,
for the
that's
sake of
dude.
talking shit.
Hey, how do y'all feel about sticking up at Applebee's?
sorry, chap, I don't speak ebonics. We're talking economics. But no, you're absolutely
Ooh.
right. I think Durange has a huge,
So
huge amount of potential. And,
you ain't
and
gonna
the
give me the
potential
thing.
is this a
Time out.
fish tank? Is this a fish tank thing or this kind of thing? I think Durange has a huge amount of potential, and I want to see how she performs over the next couple of weeks.
Not funny.
I think she's going to be in for the long term. I
Mhm.
think we're going to see her for at least the next 10 days, unless something goes seriously wrong.
Mm.
But I think she's a real contender for final three.
I do too,
They won't,
and
they
I
won't,
think
they
she
won't let
has.
Rachel win because she's a fucking annoying piece of shit. But
How
they'll
y'all-
keep her
how y'all
around.
feel
'cause
about how y'all
she's
feel
such
about
good
me sticking up
PTSD.
an Applebee's? How
I
y'all
don't want
feel
to
about
stick
me
up an
sticking up
Oh,
an
why the fuck are you
Applebee's?
talking about
What?
I mean,
Applebee's right
sticking
now?
up Appleby. Like
Sorry, I
sticking...
don't speak this language.
Anyway, I think Drench
Alright,
is
I don't
good
really want to
because she
adventure. I'll
owns
see you guys in like
every.
5 minutes.
All right, see ya. I think Drench is good because she owns everything she does. She doesn't like try hide it. She doesn't like.
Oh, yeah.
She's very true to herself, and what she is a hoe, and I love that for her. You know, it's like almost feminism, almost. It's beautiful.
She
It's
carries
empowering.
herself very well. She does carry herself very well. I've seen
Hey,
that. I don't like some things about her personality.
Fox.
Yes.
Do you have an Instagram?
Yes.
Can I follow you on Instagram?
Yes. I will DM it to you later, JGZ.
All right. If you see any of my videos, this is a disclaimer. I'm trolling, not for real.
Thank
And
you.
and to
the
share them
arrows
all,
are-
right? We got to
So-
share all your videos.
So as you
What you said? What you said, JC?
I said we got to share all your
Mm-hmm.
videos.
Oh yeah,
I got
we got to get that to some. You need to get. You're going to be like the next little knob cheese or whatever it is, right? Go for it, man. Big, but and I think that's a good thing. Big broad view of things. I think Durange definitely she owns her character. She owns who she is, and I think the time we really saw her character flourish for the first time was when she was at the top of the stairs with Arya, and she was trying to convince him to come down the stairs and not kick through the door with cannon rice. And she used her physicality in order to convince him, and him obviously being the autistic Jew he is, said, "Begone, false." But she owned it, and she's character her alongside Freddie as well. That kind of will they won't they chemistry that's been building over time has really flourished in this early season. I think a lot of people have been playing down what we've seen in the first few days, but I think the best is yet to come.
I think another thing that made me warm up to her a little bit more, I think Freddie and Drench are my top two at the moment, just because Drench doing, helping Skin Rose how to make the eggs in the morning, and seeing that she knows how to cook, she's constantly cleaning, she works out, she's a normal human. It makes me like happy that we have a female fish who could potentially actually be, a real woman. Like they can cook and stuff. It's really nice because most of the female fish don't really have those, like cooking and cleaning and that kind of abilities. So it's nice to see.
Yeah, they definitely don't cook and clean at home or in the tank.
They don't know how to cook or clean. And seeing a chick who does know how to cook and clean, it makes me proud, you know, especially because she's Australian. So it's like.
Nothing,
she doesn't.
nothing
It's crazy.
sexier than that. Know your place, women.
Crazy for Fish Tank, but she also doesn't seem to be riddled with unresolved trauma. And I think that's something we saw earlier today as well. And I absolutely broke my heart. I had to send a TTS for Rachel on this one. I said to her, I said, can you please stop ruining Angela? Because it seems like Rachel, what she's doing is she's latching onto people. With Freddie, we saw it last night and the night before, latching onto people and projecting her negative experience and trying to manifest it through others. And that's obviously she's guaranteed to be in it until the final two, whatever it is. But it's something that Drench and also Freddie have shown such resilience to so far. And actually, to some extent, Daniel, which I always think he's a fairly safe play for the short term. Definitely final five material. I just think that's the kind of thing that you look for, and you go, do you know what? She's got that mental resilience. She's got that that sincerity and genuineness of a character that Angela
she has that je ne sais quoi.
And we've had, maybe perhaps Ellie doesn't have either. And she really presents herself in a way that is that's fairly strong, considering the pressure that she's under in the house.
Are you talking about Rachel?
Drench?
But then again, she's Australian, so maybe not.
Drench.
Oh no, you're talking about Drench. Okay, yeah, I don't know shit
Speaking
about her
of-
because she's just fucking. She makes me like it's like looking at you know how people describe people like the uncanny valley? She looks like a skinwalker to me. She looks
Well, okay. I want to. Like...
I was explaining earlier. You know when you take like a character creation menu and you turn all the sliders to 100 to make a really fucked up looking character? That's what she looks like.
Okay.
She has like bug eyes. She's like, every single one of her fucking facial features are exaggerated. It's
fucking cryptid of the Outback, mate.
We got some comments.
Yeah,
we should read real quick.
All right, I'm gonna do some comments now. We have caveman vibes for the both of them, referring to Drench and Rad Dad. Rad Dad, can you not, please? I was just cheering for the fellow prison colonist, which is true. And my favorite one is Beetlejuice got hit with the grow gun. So
I think that's referring to Jay.
Where are you? Where are you even streaming this? YouTube?
I'm streaming it to YouTube. Yes.
So I should probably not do Hitler salutes and say the N-word every 5 seconds.
That would be really great.
Probably
I
not.
did say that.
Okay, but you know, I gotta get like
you gotta
like
get your quota in. Yeah, I get
when
it.
you're taking an abused dog, you gotta take it slowly. You know.
That's true.
That's how I am with racial hatred.
Okay, an abused dog.
Yeah, I'm comparing myself to an abused animal.
For me, yeah.
Comparing myself to an abused animal because I'm racist.
Fuck. Go on. That's crazy, Rad Dad. You know, Rad Dad, I was actually thinking about it, and you would be the best fucking freeloader. Because that is like literally just your fucking. You would be the best freeloader because you wouldn't give a
Everybody keeps saying that. I want that to happen so bad. That would fucking be unreal. I would love that.
Like it's such a backhanded compliment though, because it's like you would be the best freeloader because you're fucking
I know
disgusting.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
dude, if I went on the tank, I would not shower the whole time I'm there. I wouldn't change clothes the whole time I'm there.
Hold on, not shower. You said not shower. Hold on, we're gonna have to have a stank off, man.
Jay, I didn't shower for 6 months. Who do you think you're talking to?
Bro, I can go 5 years.
Now after 6 months, does your body grow?
I bet you showered within the past 2 days, you fucking poser.
You know, it's kind of like you're in biosomatic.
Bro,
yeah, like I know if you don't clean your hair for 3 months, it starts self-cleaning. So did you start self-cleaning like a?
Yeah, dude, my hair was just fine. It was just fine.
His balls started washing themselves.
They literally did. They smelled a little bit weird, but they were fine.
Hold on. You went 6 months without showering.
Yes.
You got a problem,
man. Say you swear to God, bro.
I swear to God. I swear on my place in heaven.
Well, yeah, well, I mean,
Wow, man. Hey,
Which is in hell.
you gotta get your passport, bro. Hey, come down here, bro. We gotta make a
Okay.
video.
No, now that I'm
Do
at
you
a,
have your
now that I'm at,
passports? Do you have your shots?
no, now that I'm at
you
Pauly's
wanna
age,
go
since I have a,
with
okay, fuck
Jay
you guys then.
to
Hey,
Fuck all
hey,
of you.
Rad, it's Rad, it's mandatory that you send me that video, bro. 'cause, like, bro, please, it's
I'm
mandatory.
not getting a word of it.
It's mandatory that I
Flash
what?
out.
All
You
right.
gotta send me that.
Real king of the grind.
You gotta make that video and send it to me, bro, so I can post it on Instagram.
Which video?
You know that
I
one.
got
Video,
Instagram.
Red.
All
Oh wait,
right.
no, you
Can we
sent me a
talk?
text earlier.
Hey,
You sent me a
yeah.
text.
Can we talk about that in like a later date when we're not streaming and like go back to Fish Tank for just like 10 or 15?
Oh my bad. But
Fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so how about all that Marky stuff?
Right,
The
Dad.
deal with all the Jews in the fish tank house. There's a
I
lot
hear
of
they
them.
really like to
Rachel
talk
Allen-
about that on Fish Tank.
Dude,
There-
well, yeah,
there is
streams
Aryeh.
the audience
Aryeh's
are so
good.
obsessed with them.
that is true.
Oh, yeah, check my Aryeh. There you go.
I just
Dude, I
want to
love
say
this chair.
though,
This chair is so fun.
Jin's
anybody,
no,
any of y'all know Aperture?
Yeah, we know
I do
Aperture.
know. I know
Aperture.
Aperture. Yeah.
There's
I
PC
fought him at
Couch.
I fought him at Stream Stars Knocked Offline, bro. You should have been
Does he
there.
owe you $20?
Mm.
Did you find him? I didn't watch Locked Offline because it was StoX, yeah. I didn't
Do you
watch
only
Locked
know how to
Offline.
make
I heard it was good.
graphics in Snapchat?
Yeah.
What?
JGZ, where were you going with that?
If
You
you
just
want,
asked
if you,
about-
dude, I know how to video edit to a certain extent. If you want bumpers
because,
done or something, I can help
yes,
out with that.
Aperture.
I do.
When I first jumped on the,
But I'll talk to you about it
when
later.
I first jumped on Stream Stars, and back in, I think it was April. Yeah, back in April.
Mm-hmm.
Aperture had a stream house going. He had like six different I forgot what
Yeah,
you call it.
Sardine 10. I talked to fucking all of them.
Sardine Tin. A lot of the people from Knocked Offline were from Sardine Tin. That's how
Jay,
it like
you know,
mainly
like
started.
90% of the people in that Stream Stars Discord are from Sardine 10.
What the fuck is Sardine Tin?
He's
You don't know
joking,
Sardine
right? He's
Tin.
joking, right?
Sardine Tin.
What is
Jay, no,
that?
that's Streamer House. The Streamer House they had going during Fish
yo,
Tank. During
the
streaming
craziest thing about that were the people who got
Instead of calling it
engaged.
Fish Tank, they called it Sardine Tin because it was like a fan thing. That's what Sardine Tin was. It was the thing with Aperture and all the people in it. That's what Sardine Tin was.
Oh, okay. What Brookie and all them, Fish and all them?
Yeah, exactly.
We've got some more
Oh,
comments.
okay.
We have Solid Gus saying, this is Kino, though. Exactly what a Fish Tank second screen experience should be. Sardine Tin
Oh my
is
God,
a
we're so
deep
Kino.
cut. It was where Aperture paid Alex Beat a small fortune to crash out in person.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey guys,
yeah.
you don't get it.
I
Aperture owed him $5,000, but he gifted him 50 subs instead.
Hey,
That's a good
all
deal.
it's worth.
That's good business.
That's
Hey,
a
I was-
stoic
I was,
investment.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Alex B. I think he's got a lot of energy and a lot of potential.
I don't feel sorry for Alex B at
those-
all because he's a fucking retarded meth head who chose his own path in life.
Yeah,
I know a
and
meth
you
head.
do-
I
you
know a
know-
meth head when I see one.
Especially
and
when
Alex
you
B is a
repeat the same
fucking
bullshit.
junky piece of shit. You know, the day season 3 started streaming, I actually had my buddy over because he knows I like Fish Tank. He was kind of into it, not the same way I am. And I turned to him because Alex B was in confession, he's sweating, and he's like fucking acting all weird and fucking. And I turned to him because my buddy's
can I even say that?
yeah, he's been he was a huge meth head in the past. And I turned to him and I said, he's withdrawing, right? And he went, yeah.
Alex just Alex just reminded me of somebody who would have been on like an MTV show in the early 2000s. Like he just had
in
that energy.
the worst possible way.
the first day that I was on Stream Stars, right? I crashed out on Bert.
Why?
You crash out on who?
Because Jay, let me tell him. Jay doesn't know anything about Fish Tank, so he had no clue who Bert was.
Why is he
and
on
he's
the
like,
fucking
hey, yo, this nigga's stealing my swag, bro. This nigga top of the side. He's like, hey, yo, this is the only black dude. He's stealing my swag, bro. I was like, Jay, I was like, that is
No, I
literally
get
the
it. It's
season. I was like, that is
diversified.
literally the
It is.
season 3 winner. So we got into a call with him, and he started freaking out and stuff. I got into a beef with Bert too. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I don't think it's clipped anywhere, but I called Bert the N-word about 45 times, and that was why I got banned from Fish.
Was it
I
the
got
soft?
banned from Fish Tank.
Hey, was it the soft? Hey, was it the soft
Wait,
A or the hard
what, Jay?
ER? Was it the soft A or the hard ER?
What do you
there's
think,
definitely a
Jay?
hard R.
You
It was definitely
know
a
who
hard
I
R
am.
there, Jay.
Yeah,
Come
take
on, let's
take
be
a
real.
guess. Take a guess.
Hard R.
You know
the
who I
hard
am.
ER.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
The
sir.
hard ER.
It was
Oh
there.
man.
It was strong.
Right. I'm kind of glad
But-
that Asmongold didn't stream Fish Tank. I don't think Bert deserves any money at all. I think he should be locked in a room somewhere on his own with a camera pointing at him, for him to be judged for all fed 3 meals a day through a slot in the door, and be judged for all of eternity by the weird, twisted creatures that choose to view him.
Are we talking about Bert here? Because if so, I agree.
Asmongold.
You know what? I almost gave Asmongold as well. I almost gave Bert a second chance when he promised to have the muscle implants removed and then didn't. And then I wrote him off entirely. Asmongold, I'm so glad he's not streaming it. I am. And if he does, I hope he only does a half day and Sam doesn't give Bert the money because I don't think he deserves it.
That's fair.
I don't
That's
think he
the
does.
only reason. I mean, like,
dude, that one post, that thing Bert posted, where it's like Bert is owed $41,870 minus the calculation, all that. When he posted that, that was me and Paulie. Like, fucking, we were trying to get Bert to just post shit on Instagram. I don't think we had no bad intentions, but it's like Paulie was trying to actually get him paid, and then they messaged him from production. They're like, "You have to take that down." They were like, "You have to take that down."
Yeah. I
No,
did feel
he
bad
doesn't
for
deserve it.
Bert, but like Bert has just
Oh, I don't feel bad for Bert at all. I think Bert's a fucking creep, and I don't like him. But you know,
Yeah, bear in mind that his job prior to Fish Tank was scamming
Paulie's
and
gonna come hit me
extorting
because I'm
college
shit talking Bert.
students.
No, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
She just said
like
she'll-
and he
she'll-
didn't even. Bert wasn't even providing.
Shut up. She won't shut up about that.
Yeah. Bert wasn't even providing the service of like tutor or coach. He was getting people to pay for the service and then blackmailing them, threatening to tell their college professors or whatever that he'd hired them for the service in order to get paid.
Well, I mean, you've got to get paid somehow. You got to holler for the dollar, and I feel like he hollers for a dollar in many ways.
And also, I
Jay
should say,
just frozen for
allegedly,
anybody
because it
else?
might have been an Irish guy named Jim O'Hara.
There he
We
is.
just don't know. It's impossible to tell.
The craziest
Right.
thing is like the Jim O'Hara thing, and
hey,
him just kind of looking like
My
Connor,
comment
but
section
podcast.
is fucked up. My comment
The craziest thing is that it was
fucked up.
3 days before the end of the show that they found it out.
Yeah.
When the entire yeah. Do you know when CK turned up at the house and the police arrived?
Watch for
And
falling
then
material.
and then Bert hid behind the door because they thought they were there to arrest
Watch
him.
for falling material.
That was so funny. And then they were like, "Why did you hide behind the door?" And he's like, "It's because I'm black." And then they were all like, "Oh, okay."
And they believed him. They believed him. He was genuinely freaked the fuck out.
He
You
was
could
Dude, I
tell.
won't deny
petrified,
Bert
yeah.
is fucking hilarious. I just wish like his comedic side was more of like the real him rather than him just being an actual sexual degenerate fucking creep.
I think the thing
Yeah, I wish it was an act.
Bert,
When they gave him
freaks
so
me
many,
out.
they gave him so many outs where they were saying, "Oh, this is an amazing act," but well done. You know, they give him so many ways to say it was just a performance. As they do with everyone when they crash out.
If they gave me an option, if I would rather have Bert or Jeffrey Epstein watch my child, I would have to do a coin flip.
Now that's
am
a
I-
hot
am I-
take. Wow.
Am I
That's
a sexual
crazy.
degenerate?
I don't think
Are
you're
you
a sexual degenerate, Jay. You just fuck with your hookers, and like that's fair enough. You don't take it out on other people.
Yeah,
like, you pay the
just
women.
pay for sex. Like
You're not beating hookers
like
to death with baseball bats anymore.
It's-
Obviously, you have some sort of sexual addiction.
I'm staying
but I don't
home
think
with the
you're a
kids that
degenerate.
night?
Yeah, like you clearly have some sort of sex addiction, but I don't think you're a like degenerate.
Whoa. Isn't like a sex addiction like hand in hand with degeneracy though?
I don't believe so. Sexual addiction, it can be like A lot of
I would miss him.
a lot of people say they're sex addicts, but in reality, they're just like creepy fucking retards. But Jay, not to shit talk you, it does. I don't think I feel like I am, but like you have a genuine sex addiction.
And
You
it's
really
pretty
do.
common in this day and age. I feel like most people, to some extent, have had or like deal with sex addiction to some
I'm a
extent.
virgin. I honestly don't even think about sex ever.
Well, that's because
Well,
you're a
that would-
virgin. You
that
haven't
would be
been. You
crap.
haven't
No,
been
it's just not
tainted
something
yet.
that's interested me ever because like sex is a reproductive thing and it's meant to be like a form of nature, but it's like most people just do it to,
Based.
feel pleasure.
Based.
It
Rad
just
Yeah,
Dad,
feels
guys,
good.
actually, I'm actually a volcel, not an incel.
It-
So
Yeah, I'm a
don't get any,
volcel. That's
don't
what
get
I've
any
always
funny
said. I've always
ideas,
said
right?
Passionate
volcel
lover,
gang,
all right.
volcel
Don't shame
gang.
him.
What were you trying to say, Melvin?
I just wanted to say, Rad Dad, do you know what a mighty bean is?
Potentially.
They're like these
I
little
don't know.
toys that had ball bearings.
Oh
in
yeah,
them,
no,
and
I
they
know
were-
what those are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know
I
what
thought that
those
was
are.
like
Yeah.
kind of a
Your
euphemism
head-
for
The
ones
like a
you, like,
massive
you, like-
clip.
Your head is shaped perfectly like a mighty bean, and I can't stop
now I'm not-
seeing it.
I'm never going on camera again.
Oh. No,
I thought
it
we
is
lost
though.
you with that one.
Yeah, I thought, man, the line is there. I've said some horrible things to you in the past, right, Dad? You've said some horrible things to me, and the line is at mighty beans.
I've said a lot of horrible things to pretty much everybody.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna say like he looks like he should be on a mighty bean, like the design, not the literal mighty bean itself.
Honestly, both.
I could see that. The other one,
both.
now that's a hot
Yeah,
take.
well, like when you said mighty bean, I thought you were referring to like those female bodybuilders with the massive clips.
Dude, I thought you were I thought you were like referring to some sort of reinforced clitoris or something.
You know, I don't often reach into my Amy Shermer book of jokes, but thank you for thinking that I did.
You said mighty bean. I was thinking of.
All right, that was our first
clitoris. I was
vagina
thinking
joke of the night. So everybody
interesting.
give a round of applause to our first vagina joke.
Our first
of the
vagina
night.
joke of the night. Awesome.
Yep. Golf club.
Slacker.
Brought to you by Slugbox.
Slacker, can you?
Is it
No, you
wrong
do
to-
not have to pay me $500. You can pay me 10. No.
it-
Slacker, just
You can
join
give me
the
500. No,
Discord.
she doesn't want $500. Give it to me. Jesus
Just
Christ, I need
join-
it.
Okay.
He's reading chat. Shut
Can
the
you-
fuck up.
Stop shilling your shit.
Is it is it wrong to pay for sex?
You mean?
Dude, it's wrong to talk.
Yes.
Can I
yes,
please
it
just
is.
say, Slacker, if you want to come on the stream, can
It's
you
not wrong.
please...
It's just sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. Like, cuddling a
We have
hooker
Snap
just doesn't
in
feel
our
the same.
call right now.
Hello,
Everybody
Snap.
welcome Snap. Golf
Oh,
clap, golf clap, golf clap, golf clap.
Oh, the link
Hey, dude,
doesn't
that's
work?
basically-
Okay,
Wow.
Slacker, add me.
Wow. Well, that's
Yeah, get
that's
Slacker
basically
in
my
here. I love Slacker.
Yeah.
Well, that's
okay.
basically my.
Give me a
That's
sec.
basically.
Slacker's my
that's
best friend. We
basically-
talk every day.
Okay, Red
That's
Dad, can you send
basically-
Slacker the link, please?
I
I'm
said
not
that's
friends with Slacker.
basically.
Um.
That's basically.
I think I actually am. I think I actually am. Hold on.
That's
Oh,
basically
it
my
says
life.
it says invites are disabled. I can't.
Oh,
do it.
okay, give me a sec. I'll send you.
Yeah, no, I have to do that. Or Fox or High Plains Deer Skull.
So
What are
that's
you trying to
basically my
do?
life.
We're trying to
So
invite
that's best-
Slacker.
Bro, it's like basically your life.
Yes.
You can make
That's what I've been
an.
trying to say. I
You
don't
didn't even
like
have to say
talking
that.
over
I just
people.
already knew.
Oh, I'm gonna
Hey,
send
man,
it
oh,
to
I'm
Captain
so
Niggas, bro.
sorry. I know
Said
there was
I don't
nothing
like
on the
talking
screen
over
just
people.
then. You do it a
Jay,
lot.
can you say every racial slur you know in order for the YouTube stream?
No, please
Maybe
don't.
not.
Rad Dad, I will literally boot the both of you. Chill the
Yeah,
fuck
you know you
Oh,
can mute people, right?
Hey man, I didn't do nothing to nobody, man.
Mate, I made a bumper for you, okay? I did that out of my heart this morning. I didn't have to do that, Rad Dad. I made you look kind of cool, alright? So leave me alone.
I know. You don't have to make me look cool. I'm the coolest guy in the world.
This is the only stream where you can come in and abuse the host, and she'll
Yeah.
take it
Uh-huh.
up to a point.
You guys should join my stream sometime. Fucking.
I'll join
Yeah.
your stream, Red Dad.
Do you get like mad
Y'all should've followed me.
abuse? Also, I posted
Y'all
the
should-
Discord link in the chat, so it should work.
People shit talk the hell out of me. They called me a meth head, woman abusing piece of shit all through stream stars because I got in that fight with my mom, and I was like, yeah,
Bro.
whatever.
Bro, They call him Bert and Ernie on Instagram.
What?
Why is this not fucking
You look
open?
like.
Bert
Oh
and
my
Ernie
god,
on
you
Twitter.
could. You and Rad Dad could totally be Bert and Ernie. Holy shit.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, for real.
You guys could be Bert and Ernie and have like a little like I don't know exploration.
Jay, if I ever come to Tampa, we're doing a Sesame Street sketch.
Yeah, they had the little two beds next to each other.
Yeah.
You guys
They're
are
both
basically
wearing-
just like Sesame Street puppets, if you really think about it.
Wearing our little like, gay polo striped shirts and shit. Yeah.
Like turtlenecks with some chains. Oh man, that'll be awesome.
You guys gotta move around like puppets too when you talk.
Oh god, that's crazy.
Bro,
You know-
they on
Right.
So I could show my
That's your
nuts in
fault.
here, right?
I'm gonna go take a toke. I can still hear you, but you won't be able to hear me.
Okie dokie.
Hey, y'all should follow me
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
What's your
well,
Instagram?
I'm going.
Drop that Instagram.
All right, all right.
Conversation back
It's-
to
it's-
fish
I'm
tanks.
just gonna say. I'm
It's
just gonna say
alright.
one thing. JGZ, do your shout out because I'm going to cycle through and get because there's more people who want to come up and talk. So I'm gonna cycle through and then later on you guys can come back if you want. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Hey yo,
follow
hit me up on Instagram and Snapchat, nigga. You gotta follow me on the Snap and on the get me on Spotify. I got my SoundCloud and I got the best steps, man. You gotta hear it to
Alright.
believe it. Yeah.
Alrighty. And
That was Jay Jeezy, everybody.
Jay
Oh, and he's back.
What's up? What's up?
And Jay Jeezy's back. What's up, Jay Jeezy?
Now let him do his plug.
Okay, do your plug.
I said my Instagram is IAMJAYJEEZY.
Okay.
That's my Instagram.
Hold on.
I am Jay Jeezy.
I am JGZ.
IMGEY.
I am Jay Jeezy.
You're JG. You are your JGZ.
At I'm JGZ.
I-
Yeah.
I am.
Instagram.com.
You sure about that?
It's IAMJAYJ.
Oh, it's up the
Alright,
top. I am JGZ. There we go. Okay. All right, sweet. It's up there.
All right, I'm
So get the wax out of your ears and listen.
All right. Thank you.
All right,
Mwah.
I'm gonna hop
All
off.
right, peace, Jay Jeezy.
See ya. Have a good
Shout out Jay
night.
Jeezy on Instagram.
Shout out.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
All right, peace.
See
All right,
ya.
thanks, dude. Nice.
Nice.
So
Shout out
just
JGZ.
Jay Jeezy, great guy. I didn't understand a word he fucking said. So just to gently shift the conversation back to fishtank.live, I'm looking at the Ellie Stoics right now, and this is a urgent sell warning. There are currently 11 huge resistance on any upside potential for Ellie right now. If you're holding Ellie Stoics, then it's a bad investment. You need to be exiting that position, and there's not a lot of room to do it. You could exit at 300. There's about five buy orders right now to exit at 300 fish bucks. But below that, the best you're looking at getting is 283, 281, or maybe as low as 280. She's trading at 320 right now, but with the huge amount of sell pressure that's on, there are 11 sell orders right now at 320, and there are huge numbers of sell orders past that. So if you're holding Ellie stocks, unfortunately, now's not a time to be in the Ellie market. So, but not
We
financial.
got an
like these-
elimination tonight, gang. Who do you think's going to be taking the leave here? They're setting everybody up on little squares around the living room.
No one's leaving tonight. What are you talking about?
But
Yeah,
taking
team to
their hands
that.
behind their back. That's what's going on the Fish Tank Live site right now.
Some new
they've
challenge.
There's a challenge. They've confirmed no one's leaving tonight.
Okay.
No one's leaving tonight.
They're putting up like
Wait, let me hear
they're putting like it looks like stuff to stop noise from getting out of the room.
Yeah, I think it's on the for the ceiling because there's a bad echo going on.
Oh.
Oh man, who's Jesus talking in here?
Oh wow. That was a nice mop. What a guy.
That's like skinny Chris Lynch.
I I love Chris Lynch. I think they have to drink drinks without their hands, or like it's a disability challenge. Man, this is confusing and scary.
If it's alcohol, Freddy already wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Freddy does win constantly. Oh, okay. We do have a new person that I haven't quite introduced yet. So, hello, Snav.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing?
Not too bad. How have you guys been? Thank you for
Not
having
too
me on, by the way.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, everything's been pretty good. It's been a very interesting stream so far, definitely. We had the amazing JGZ, and we've had Rad Dad and Meatball Paulie. And we've got Slug and JC and everybody else. It's a lot right now, but it's fun.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I sold my drench today, and I doubled my profits and bought another one. I'm hoping to profit again.
Nice. Do you think
I was gonna say that
Drench's
too, yeah.
stoics go up when she wears yoga pants? I think that is like a big indicator of what's going on if she's wearing like
It does.
yoga pants.
It does.
Yeah.
It's quite a prominent thing. All right. I think we might have hopefully Slacker Blue potentially. Let's see if we got it. Yeah.
Nigger. I mean, fart, penis, fuck. I can't stop saying that word.
Rad Dad,
I'll
do
have
your
to head
shout
out,
outs. Go on.
I'll have to head out shortly after Slacker.
Shout out. Wait, where'd JGZ go? Shout out JGZ. Shout out London Yellow. Shout out Meatball Polly. Shout out Fortnite. Shout out Aperture. I don't know. He told me to shout out Aperture.
Okay.
Aperture's pretty cool. Shout out the discord.gg/streamstars. Shout out stream-stars.live. That's our website. Go to it and fuck Fish Tank. It's our new website. You can watch Fish Tank there anyway. So.
Okay. Sweet.
Everybody give a round of applause for our guest of honor tonight, Rad Dad.
Rad
What a cool guy. What cooler than I thought.
Rad Dad the most
And not floppy anymore, hopefully. We didn't see his bed, but hopefully he's keeping it clean this time.
You said you didn't see what? You didn't see. What do you want to see?
I gave Rad Dad the most DPS rating.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey.
Rad Dad.
She live?
Yeah.
Did it break?
We got some comments.
Try to move the shit over.
Oh, nice
Rad
shirt,
Dad
too.
is
Nice
dead.
shirt.
It's one hell of an exit.
We were too busy
Try
talking
to move it over
about
like an
random
inch,
bullcrap
but-
to know what's going on in the tank. Do we think the freeloaders will have stoics, or are those going to be exclusive to the fish?
I think Stoics will be exclusive to Fish.
I think so too.
Sorry, what have you guys been saying? I've been too fucking focused on the fact my whole desk was falling apart.
No. I think it's also worth noting that it looks like it's hard-coded into the site that there can only be 8 active Stoics at a time if we look from the alpha test that they run.
Yeah.
They might be able to, obviously they'll be able to increase that after the fact, but I'm really interested to see how Stoics, because as I've said many times over the last couple of years, I'm not really a Fish Tank fan. I'm a Blood Games fan, but I appreciate Fish Tank for what it is because it makes Blood Games possible. And I'm excited to see if they incorporate that into the leveling experience system that's coming in the weeks and months ahead. One thing I will say, just because I want to have a chat to Snap about this as well, mentioning the Drench stocks that you sold and you're now looking to re-into. Drench and Freddy stocks, as weird as it is, they since they formed this kind of, I wouldn't even call it alliance. It's almost like a
They're docking.
almost it's all they are
They're
docking.
docking.
Yeah, they're docking.
Yeah.
A lot
Since
of docking
then,
going on in
they
the fish
are
tank community.
fairly strongly correlated. And if you again, I always just base on the pure numbers when I trade her, but it's if you look at if you just look at the sell orders coming for Freddy, it's actually very modest. And you could buy a Freddy stuff right now, or a Freddy Stoics right now at 365, and easily ride it to 370. It's not a lot of gain.
Dude, I have since I have XL, I have no broker fee, so I just keep selling my stocks for more and then trying to buy them for a little bit less. And then if it doesn't work, it just gets returned to me anyway. So
I again, XL is the way to go if you want to make money on Stoics. It's like you might as well be taking those 1-2% gains like on the daily. But
I took
but
a
yeah,
shot. I took a shot. I sold 100 higher, and I ended up getting it back, which was pretty good.
Nice,
which is rare.
Very nice.
So speaking on Freddy, right now, one of the newest fish toys is to get Freddy a beer.
Hey!
Just what he needs.
Let's buy a beer for Freddy, cause Freddy's a great guy. You guys may know that song.
Well, no, you can give a beer to anybody.
You guys need to buy me a beer next.
Yeah, but nobody's buying Rachel a beer. Oh, do you know, guys? She's a recovering alcoholic. We should just keep buying Rachel beers.
That'd be so funny, dude. If I
Oh,
had
they
the
have
money,
to
I
pick
would
up lollipops
absolutely
off the
be doing
floor
that.
with their their feet. I mean, their mouths.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
As they're installing some boards on the ceiling for like
Yeah.
sound insulation.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Imagine one of them's gonna hit their head on that ladder.
It's gonna be Freddy.
Freddy almost did.
It's gonna be Freddy. He
And
hurts
since-
himself so
and
much.
And I don't know if it's the autism or his towering physique, but since the challenge started, REA has yet to pick up a single candy. He's just kind of like autistically bonding her. And of course, Rachel's exempt because she's too fat to bend over, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that's Arye's downfall too. He's a lot of autistic man to slump down like that. He might hit the floor heavy and probably choke on one, if he's not careful.
That is
I
true.
like REA a lot more than I thought I would because obviously he's he's different, right? Like Rachel.
Sorry.
And
Brad, Dad, did you just say you're gonna go get some chicken and jerk off?
Oh no, Paulie's making chicken and rice, and I was saying I'm gonna jerk off in it and eat it, so you get like the protein back into you, because it's like the most,
That's
it's
like an infinite
Dude, I
protein.
thought that's how you always made jerk chicken. Why is everybody mad at you?
That's chicken. We're having jerk chicken.
We got that jerk chicken. Holy moly! All right. Okay. Well, Rad Dad, I'm going to circle you out, and because we've got other people still waiting to come in, but
That's,
it was.
that was one hell of a 4-hour interview.
I never said it was a 4-hour interview. I said
Yes,
to
you
come.
did, word for
No, I
word.
said it goes for 4 hours. I didn't say you had to be here.
I gotta do stuff anyway. I was gonna head out soon, but thanks for having me on.
No worries, dude.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
so-
awesome having you, Rad Dad, for real.
Yeah, thanks,
I gotta
man.
head out too.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, good. Thanks for showing up,
Follow
good.
Rad Dad
Yeah, for
on
sure.
Twitter.
Next time I'm here though, you gotta whip out your belly button so I can come and drink it.
Bye, Rad
I'll show
Dad.
belly button
Love
right
you.
now.
Have
You
a
want
great
a belly button?
day.
I'll show belly button.
Bye.
Look at that.
Belly shot.
What?
I gotta
Belly button cam. Belly button cam.
Oh,
All
you
right,
have
who
two
we got
snaps.
next?
Okay.
Only on
Bye,
time.
Snap. Mwah.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
Snap. What's up,
Snap.
Snap?
Thanks, John. Bye. Come by to
Thanks,
talk
John.
about Stoic sometime.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Let's read some YouTube comments.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have Freddy being drunk equals Freddy Stoics going up. Very true. Very, very true. Rachel as nifty as a fish. Oh, Rachel is nifty as a fish. Okay. I kind of understand that. All right. And farm TTS
Yeah.
well, but infuriating for the sweats, I guess, or sweets. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Man, I think
Yeah.
our boy Ari's gonna get dizzy. They have to hands behind their back, pick up candy on the floor with their mouths and return it to their personal square. That is the challenge right now. If he gets dizzy,
Right.
I don't know. I think my points might go down. I've got some stocks on some weird people that I thought in the beginning, one on accident.
Yeah.
Also, too, Rachel's stocks went down to a single fish coin, and I bought 30 with my last 30 fish coins, so hopefully that goes through. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but I'm like, hey, I mean, it was cheap as hell.
Get those diamond hands on
Right,
Rachel,
so-
man.
So this is something a lot of people have been talking about. They occasionally have been seeing all of the fish, their stoics going down to 1 coin. It is a glitch with the site. If you can have 50, 100, 1,000 boilers in at one fish bucket, unfortunately it won't close. What I will say about Rachel Stoics is that just the huge sell pressure that has been placed And I mean, it's insane. There are like 50, 100 sell orders between where she is now and like 250.
Yeah.
She cannot gain in value. Like her storage price can't go up unless someone like Oddbod, who, as we know from the lore of Blood Games, has like 1 million fish bucks just given to him for free. And that's someone crazy who's got like stupid amount of tokens wants to buy in. It's not going to happen for her. Yeah, she could run to the end, but her Stoics price will be very
So what
unlikely
you're
to go
saying is
higher than 250.
about Oddbod, he has the power to whale any one of the Stoax at any given moment. He can do a mass buy-up if he so chose.
Right. Well, the way to look at it is, if you take a look at the buy orders, you can see that there are some Stoics that have like insanely high buy orders, like set to buy at 300, 400, whatever, 600, 1,000, 10,000. These buy orders require the collateral in advance to be able to like put them through. Some of them are only as high as like 350, 400, but you know, I've seen on there people have like fucked around with it and be like, oh, what if I put like 1,000 or whatever it is? If Oddbod really has had the 1 million fish bucks, then yeah, in theory he could moon the fuck out of Rachel stock. Whether or not that's likely, that's pure speculation. You'd have to get him on the line and see if he wants to do some kind of betting scam to get it to that point.
Ooh, like a rug
That's
pull.
like not a rug pull. It's like what the fuck is it called? Just market manipulation.
Insider trading.
Insider trading, doing financial crime only on Tank Talk.
We've got some more comments, by the way. We've got. I thought Rachel was going to walk multiple times already. I do too. But at the same time, I think she's milking it, man. I think she is literally milking it every time she gets upset. She's not actually bothered. I think she's literally just playing it up. I think she's a great method actress. As we know, there have been many great method actresses in Fish Tank history. So it could be a thing. It could be a thing. Do you guys have anything to say about that?
No, I think you're right. I think she's incredibly talented, and I think that a lot of what people have been perceiving as these breakdowns, I go as far, and this goes into conspiracy theory territory. I don't think she even uses a CPAP machine. I think she bought it on as a prop, right?
She could have. Very well could have.
She knows what she's doing. She's, as we all know, very well connected. You've seen the rapport that she's had with production, and the thing that concerns me is that she's being used as a vehicle against other fish, or as a vehicle to incite other fish to just become their worst selves. She has this strange character archetype where she kind of wants to blame or wants to bring everyone else down to her level. And I think that if she changed her mentality, like focus on trying to build people up, then maybe she'd be a more likable character. Whether or not she's a plant, well, that's yet to be seen. She's definitely in the final two, so who knows? Maybe she is. But certainly, I agree with the sentiment.
Yeah, because like I've been accused of like plant jacketing before, like, oh, I thought Jimmy was the plant. Oh, I thought Bert was a plant. Oh, I thought like John was a plant, because I didn't expect these people to be real people. But every year I have slowly found out that no, these people actually exist. And like, they are like, the only way that I could describe like John and Bert is if you went into ChatGPT as an alien and was just like, I want to be alpha male and I want to be like gay and black. Like, I just don't know how these people exist. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So we got a live traffic cam right now. And apparently I think I figured out where they've gotten all the beers. For the entire tank to be just drinking tonight. It's costly to buy like a 32-pack nowadays. But recently, I think it might have been tonight, a 18-wheeler flipped over and it was filled with Coors. So I think that's where they're getting supply. Video from the traffic is right in the drop right there.
All right, give me a sec. Let's check it out.
The second that Jet heard that news report, he was like, how close is that to us? Can one of you guys make a run over there real quick?
Holy moly. That is insane. Holy.
And it's alcoholic dads
everywhere
beer
are
of choice, Coors
scrambling.
Light.
They are like, why couldn't this happen on Sunday? It could have been the Father's Day miracle. They were like putting on their like Christmas list, like Coors Light, truck full over, like, damn.
Dear God, please give me some Coors Light, and then that thing crashes right in front of your house.
They are, by the way, guys, they are a sponsor of the show, so do put in.
Thank you, Coors Light.
Say everyone, thank you, Coors Light, and Coors.co.
Thank you, Coors Light. Thank you,
Coors Light. Best beer out there, straight from the brewery of Colorado.
Yeah.
That's
Coors
now
Light.
some other
Thanks for
Freddie
the free
news.
beer too. Thanks for taking the fall with the 18-wheeler Coors Light. Shout out to you.
So with other Freddie news, I was been keeping up stuff behind the scenes while we were having the talk with our friends earlier. Freddie's going to get drunker tonight, obviously. Daniel's going to get drunker tonight. Daniel and Freddie planned in Rachel's room that tonight while she's asleep to fart into her CPAP machine.
Yes, it's finally happening. I was waiting for that to happen for days. Somebody's got to do it.
I want somebody to put a cigarette in the CPAP machine while she's asleep. I think about that way too often, and it's so fucked up, but it's just so funny. Like you would get so much tobacco at once.
Fart and cigarette butt in the CPAP machine.
I know he's a busy guy and a high roller, and I know he's, but Fox, we need to get on Aperture for his expert opinion. You know, as an expert witness for the CPAP machine.
I do need to get the CPAPature on it, 100%.
He needs to be in here on a CPAP machine and doing like an interview with us.
It would
that
be
needs
like
to
Darth
happen.
Vader.
Shout out Aperture. Shout out Aperture. Come on the show. You're invited to the show officially.
Please.
But you have to use your CPAP machine. You have to be CPAPature.
Also, please sponsor us because you appear to be the sugar daddy of like most of the most contestants. So
I actually
typical Jew, am I right?
I actually have a Aperture plushie
My
from
yarmulke's in the
Bitch
wash.
Tank. So I have had Aperture as a sugar daddy at one point. So shout out to Aperture.
Golf clap for Sugar Daddy Aperture. Let's get a round of applause for him. How many did he buy you? A lot of stuff. How many things did he buy you?
I was wearing a Neil Breen shirt, and Aperture really loves Neil Breen. I really love Neil Breen, so he was really happy that I was wearing that. So he bought me like quite a few things. I think it was like a plushie, a rose, and a shot. And I was like,
That's sick. That's awesome. You had cool clothes. You did have cool clothes. You had like a Banjo-Kazooie hoodie or something?
yeah, it's like a sweater jersey kind of thing. Yeah, it was like a vintage one. I had a Chris
Yeah, it looked like
jersey.
official, like from back in the day. I love that one.
Yeah. I had this, but I didn't actually wear it. It's just like anime titties.
Whoa! Anime titties on the tank talk? Wow, that's crazy. You should have. You would have been known as like the Gooner of Fish Tank if you did that.
We've chatted about this before, and because Bitch Tank is the last thing that I watched. I was really hesitant to watch it. We met before I didn't even know you were on the show when we first met, and people tried to introduce me as that. Well, that's Leah, and I'm like, who? So someone convinced me to watch the. I don't remember whose
Absorb
edit it
Toast,
was.
amazing guy.
Yes, yes. Oh, legend.
Mhm.
And I watched through it, and I saw that moment where Sam. And forgive me if I'm misremembering, but he told you to pour Red Bull over yourself. Is that right?
Yeah, so what happened was they were like, oh, we're gonna take it to a Rad Dad.
It's still just 3 faggots.
Rad Dad. Thank you.
That's right. Now it's 4 faggots.
Oh my god!
No, because I want to tie it into season 4, so I wanted to.
All right, one sec. I'm gonna mute Rad Dad while I answer this. One sec. All right, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, Red Dad.
I
Not me.
remember briefly the ending, the exit that you had, which
Yeah.
was the and it seems typical of the show to give people a final humiliation and to
Mhm.
have it be almost their own fault that they have
Mhm.
like this self-inflicted humiliation.
Yeah.
So when, and it's not if, it's when Rachel finally leaves season 4,
Mm.
and I'm not saying she's going to go out like Maro,
Mm.
who went out like Simmons, right?
Mm.
Like, but but what will it take for the contestants now, knowing that she's guaranteed a place until the final 2?
Mm.
What level of humiliation will they have to drive her to get her off the show? You know what you had to go through, and I'd
Mhm.
love to hear more about that.
Um.
But I do I have to mute Red Dad as well, or
No.
is he in the chat?
Oh, you muted
Or
him.
no? Okay,
I
I'll
muted him.
mute
Don't
him.
worry.
Yeah.
Now I muted him.
So I'll talk about the Sam thing first because that's like fresh in my brain. Rat Dad, no! Ah, naughty Rat Dad. Anyway, he said to treat him like an abused dog, so I'm going to. Rat Dad, naughty, no, bad. Anyway, so
Spray bottle.
when I got into the wardrobe, I was kind of like under the impression that I was going anyway. So I was just like, okay, sweet.
Yep.
Like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this and make it like something, you know? I'm not gonna like pussy out because I don't do things by
Content,
halves.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if I went in there and like wasn't smiling, laughing, giggling like the whole time, like I didn't look like I wasn't having fun. I even
That's how it read. That's how it read to me. So
Yeah.
when I watched it, I was like, she knows she's going. She's doing something to make it memorable.
Exactly, because it would have been like Sam saying, "Oh, hey, pour that on you," and then I would have just been like, "No," and then people would be like, "Oh, what a fucking pussy." So it's like, "Oh, okay, whatever. I have to really like bring it up, you know." So I did, and it was
Well,
gross.
I mean, yeah, it was that, but it was more the kind of like you were on the one hand showing that you were hardcore and like you do it for the show,
Mhm.
but on the other hand, it was you showing Sam like, yeah, like, I know I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, it was a more dignified concession than
Exactly.
just like going, I'm not doing that, and him just going, well, bye-bye. You know what I mean? So, and then you actually like then you going out like Simmons, or you going out like Morrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was good. It was a good chat, and that's why I wanted to link it into season 4 when we know allegedly, but it is probably the case that Rachel is guaranteed a spot until the final 2.
Errol.
And we've already seen milk being poured over her. We've already seen the endless abuse that she's received, in some place deservedly, from TTS about
got some Rachel
her
news.
Oh, let's hear it.
So Rachel news that's going on right now is obviously she's in the confessional right now, kind of like
She's always
farming
in the
for
fucking.
everything.
She's always there, yeah.
Yeah. So somebody bought her a beer, and they were like, "Just shout it out. You don't have to drink the beer. Just shout it out." And she was like, "No." Now I think Ari is in the room with her and just challenged her. Said, "Hey, we should just have a fist fight. I'm gonna go ring the beef bell." And she's like, "No, I'm not gonna participate in or do that." But Ari wants to fist fight her to get his
Rachel
stocks
not
up.
participating?
He is everything that Cryokeen wishes he was. Honestly, I'm gonna
He's
say
the
that
chosen
right
one.
now. Yeah. He's the Cryokeen, like he oh man.
He's who Cryokeen dreams he could be.
Yeah. I haven't called out
Living embodiment of
Cryokeen.
Patrick Starr.
I haven't
I've got to tune into. Have we got picture in picture on this on the stream?
No.
Well, I did have a picture that wasn't Cryokeen looking like Rachel, but but Rachel really does. I'll upload it again so it's easier to get. Rachel really looks like Kevin from The Office.
Oh.
Like, it's uncanny. I just
Oh,
put
I
it right
can
there.
see it, yeah.
Oh shit, that's Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, Rachel knows what she's doing. Okay, she knows that she's farming TTS. She, as we saw from the very beginning, she's tried to befriend the staff. And the funniest line where she said that she was, well, she sees Sam as an equal. Yeah, okay, maybe on a human, no. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe on a weight
Maybe on a
level,
human
yeah,
level.
definitely.
Yeah, possibly, right? Maybe on a human level that she sees him as just another guy, right? I get that, but she's not an equal, like in terms of notoriety or talent, she's not an equal in terms of performance and portfolio. And the fact that she's walked in and trying to say, yeah, we're working together now, it's kind of endearing up until the point until it's like, well, no, actually, like he's far more talented than she is, and it's fine, but she is making the effort to. She knows where she's supposed to be. She's in the confessional, separate from the rest of the crew, like farming TTS, farming cash. He's actually doing really well for the show as a whole. Which lends into the credence of her saying that, yeah, well, in its entirety, right? As a fucking black hole, because her mass is so huge. No, I don't know why I said that. But no, as a performer, she's delivering a financial result for the team, which, even though everyone hates her, is actually a service to the community.
It really is.
So as much as
Service to the community and Fish Tank, because people are paying money to fuck with her, and they have been for days, buying her snacks, buying her TTS. She's just eating it all up, literally and physically, metaphorically. She's now a pay pig. She's a literal pay pig for them. That's why they're trying to coddle her, get her to be involved in more stuff. She's been falling so much. People are loving that. Like, she's playing the anti-hero.
I really like it when
she
tries to talk to Sam, Jet, and Ben, and even Mincer and the camera guys. It almost seems like she's trying to push like a multi-level marketing scheme to them. Like, I know how to run your show. I know how to make you famous. You just need to invest in my knife collection I'm trying to sell, or this vacuum cleaner that I'm going door to door. You want to buy this?
We've got some comments. We have Aerobet in the chat saying, no, I think it's a gaslight, as in like the Rachel being like in the top two sort of thing. REA is a sleeper because he actually cares about his own stoics, so he is a sleeper. We have Rad Dad crashing out now. We got a new guest coming, proceeds to talk to the mods exclusively. Slugwax isn't a mod.
Oh, that's so true. You totally didn't talk for like an hour and a half.
He also said, it's gonna be all your fault. You did this to her. Rad Dad, I'm 6 foot and I could kick a hole through you. I love this.
You're 6 foot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna.
Would you think she was 5'1"?
And then we've got Rachel looks like the Witch of the Waste from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
agree
do
with
be
all
having
of
that.
those things, to be honest. That's crazy. But
The Miyazaki witch is like a uniform kind of shape, like in the face, in the body, it's always like boxy and bulged, and a little bit melty, but like bulged out body, boxy face. That's literally her.
I love how her her neck kind of like it just kind of connects. It's
What neck?
Exactly.
That's all. That's an extension of her back.
You forgot to read the
Ari
first
just
part
rang
of
the
that
beef
out
bell.
loud. It just says it's gonna be all your fault. You did this to her.
Who said that?
Slugwax. Errol.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. Solid Gus says you got excited about Foxx's weight. I mean, Foxx's weight.
Hey, I get
height.
excited about my weight. Ayo.
Hey, there you go. Hey,
Ayo.
we get excited about your weight too. Trust me, but your height. So Slugwax, how do you feel about that? Do you like taller women? Are you like 5'10"?
No, I'm 5'11". I've never met a woman taller than me. It's a fascinating prospect.
Have you just
They
not
don't
met
exist in England.
many women? Like,
I think that's it. I
Well,
just don't think he's met many women
right.
in his whole life.
It's
yeah,
going
I've
down,
never met,
gang.
I've never met a
Ari rang the
woman.
beef bell on Rachel.
Ooh.
Ben's going to get her.
Ooh.
what? So Ari is going to fist fight Rachel?
I don't know if
Is that
that's what's going to
Ben?
be, but he did ring the beef bell on her. I think they get to choose what happens, but Ari did say
Yeah.
he wanted to fist fight her.
What?
Yeah, it's not going to be a fist fight.
Nah,
They're
I don't
probably
think
going to
so
be like,
either.
oh,
Maybe
That would be
maybe
so
like
fucking
a
funny.
what's it called?
who could juggle the most eggs or some bullshit.
Yeah. Just slunking raw eggs.
That would be like the fight between Aperture and Milk Mater on the second night of Knocked Offline, because Milk Mater is this like really scrawny ass white kid, and he took on Aperture, and it was so bad he could not get an upper hand on him. And I think we're looking at a similar situation where we have a giant wall of meat versus a stick.
Oh, like an unmovable force and a
Means
yeah.
because so she's not leaving the confessional. Jet and Ben are heading down the stairs, and
Yeah,
it looks
speaking
like
of
they're about to have to
unmovable
inform.
force,
Are they gonna get the wheelchair for her? Is she gonna have to like demolition derby in the wheelchair?
the whale chair.
The wheelchair. Ari is climbing right now. Oh wow, he is.
Oh
Damn.
yes, aggressive climbing on the IA stock. Now I will say this: there are very, very few sell orders between here and 320, which is a very easy target for IA. If you've got no fees and you want to scalp an easy 10, that's the way to go. As far as his buy orders go, yeah, now he's got a lot of protection at 3. You're not going to lose money on an IA purchase right now. IA's at 310, and he's got 9 buy orders at 308. You are not going to lose those 2 fish bucks. Like right now, IA is a good stock. Stoics, I should say, to buy, not
Stoics.
financial advice.
Stoics.
Stoics, yeah, not financial advice.
Yeah.
Do your own due
Why?
diligence. But yeah, no, that's
Why
him.
are they so
Position to
happy
be
to
in.
just leave the refrigerator door open? Like they just leave it open for fucking hours at some points. It's just like, why?
Oh man, it is just chilling wide open.
That can ruin your
Yeah,
fridge too, because it always cools and shit, and it can
Yeah.
like shut off.
What?
Well, they ruined the washer in season 1 by throwing John's Bible in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Bible
Now,
was
I wonder-
literally in
I-
a bunch of paper mache pieces.
Yep.
I know, and I wanted to touch on it because I genuinely believed when I rewatched, because I watched season 2 live-ish. I watched the end of season 2 a little bit live, mostly in clips, and then season 3 live.
Yeah.
And watched some of Blood Games in clips. But I'd saw live clips of season 2, and I've saw live little snippets, but I've never seen season 1 live. Right, there was way before my time. I saw the original website. I thought this looks like some fucking weird bullshit. I'm not messing with this, and made a big mistake. But when I saw John and his Bible being destroyed, and his lisp, and his story, and his background, and everything, I was 100% on your train of thought. I thought it was a plant. I thought, yeah, they've paid him to be there. He's actually Jewish. He's like, it's a big, like, kind of big thing. And the reason
We want to talk about Jewish.
Well, no, I believed it because he has many pictures of him at like at synagogues and outside of synagogues, and him doing like esoteric Talmudic like symbols and all that kind of
That's
shit.
really weird.
And I thought, I know, and I thought, well, he's I thought he was doing a Christian character to demoralize Christians and that that kind of shit. And so I looked at it, but. Then I thought, obviously, at this point, like, well, no, maybe he's just a retard. He's just a real guy who's retarded, right?
Yeah.
And I look at I look at where we are now in season 4, and I'm looking at Rachel, going, well, is she a plant? Is she there? But is there a chance that she's just a retard?
That's it. And there's been whispers on who her dad is because she keeps talking about like her dad is this big fancy guy, blah blah blah. And I had
Yeah.
somebody come to me and be like, "Oh, hey, her dad is actually this person," and sent me a link to this person's name, which was Rowan Rowe. Now, she came out today and said, "Well, my dad's Rowan Rowe." If you look up who Rowan Rowe is, it's actually somebody who wrote a autobiography for P. Diddy. So, yeah.
That explains her fucked
Right.
up trauma.
But
Well,
in saying Rowan
there is
Rowe,
the
I was gonna
well, there's the
say,
old adage, you know, the Jew strikes out and then yells in pain. But about Trump, but I think you know because she lays it on heavy when
Mhm.
it comes down to her. You know, oh my friend was shot in the head. I'm fat. Everyone bullies me. All this kind of stuff. But she doesn't acknowledge her own behavior, which is basically trying to parasocially traumatize, well, not even parasocially, like parasitically traumatize the people around her, make them
Yeah.
have mental breakdowns.
Ari just
And
might
then
pour a beer on her in the confessional.
I really fucking
Oh
hope so.
shit!
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
Sam
sober, let's
said
bring that shit to an end.
that Rachel, you can't choose Rachel for the beef though, and told Ari that. They have to get permission from her to say she wants to beef. So Ben and Sam and Ari and Rachel are all discussing this in the confessional right now.
That's beautiful.
oh, here's the beer.
No! Yeah, there's the beer.
Oh,
There's the beer. Nice.
There's the beer can.
Is it Coors? Oh, it's Coors Light.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coors
Shout out
Light.
Coors.
Shout out
Thank you, Coors.
Thank you, Chorus.
No, he's doing two.
No! What if she gets it in
Fuck
her
yeah,
mouth?
let's go.
It should have been a Foster's. Dude, okay. Australians don't drink Foster's. We fucking hate it. It tastes like fucking shit, man. Like, Foster's is the
It's
worst
awful.
beer. You guys are just like, oh, Foster's because it's Australian, but you guys buy it for like $1. It's so
Yeah.
gross.
4X and BB.
We buy it for like $7.
Yeah, but it's like
It's the same over here. Like we buy.
It's a big ass can. Yeah.
Like we buy Budweiser because it says it's the king of beers, but you go to America and they say, "Why are you drinking that shit?"
Yeah.
Yep. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Foster's in the big can because it makes me feel like a big man drinking my big man can.
Oh, she's crying hard. She's like sad. Like Ben's rubbing her back again, giving her the back rubs.
The thing with like Rachel is if a little bit of beer got in her mouth, is that breaking her sobriety?
That is breaking
100%.
sobriety. She tasted
100%. She has to
alcohol.
start again.
Oh,
Yeah, she's an alcoholic again
no.
now. Yeah.
She's crying.
Yeah, so this is bad for her.
Oh, they're holding her
She's gonna be
hand
shit
now?
faced.
What are they doing to this poor girl? Like, if this isn't, I think World War III is about to happen in real
Beer
time.
can stuck in her
Yeah,
hair.
sorry. Oh, there's a beer can
Is
stuck
it?
in her. No, that's
No,
that's
it's
a
a Buddha
Buddha.
clippy.
Why does she have a Buddha in
You
her hair?
cringe.
She's live, laugh, lifing at the moment, I guess.
She's just a little bit of everything. Also, what's up, Clint? Welcome to Tank Talk. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. You know,
They need to shave
I've
her
had to
head.
sit through a lot of this non-tent for a while, so things are happening with two of my favorite people.
Man, as someone
Things
that's
are
been
spicy.
sober for 1 year, I wouldn't consider getting a beer splashed back in your mouth as breaking sobriety. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I think it's probably more the mindset rather than the action, I guess. You know, it's like, I'm having...
TTS is gonna fuck with her with that, though. They're gonna tell her that she broke her sobriety and that she's just a fucking drunk. She might as well drink and shit. I could see the gaslighting now.
Yeah. She looks pretty happy now, though. She turned it around pretty quick. But you know how you were talking about like the humiliation factor and what it would take to get her humiliated enough to leave? The thing with her is she has already been naked. She has fallen asleep like this with like Oreos in her hand. She's fallen asleep grabbing snacks at this point. I don't think there is a point of humiliation that will get her to leave. because like I have seen her tits more than my tits currently, and that's a weird thing to say.
Do you just not like
also,
or something?
it's not by a very large margin, but I've also seen her tits more than I've seen Leah's tits.
Yeah, I can say the same. I have seen Rachel's tits way more than I've seen Leah's tits.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
There is that.
You know, I think that kind of is that everyone in the call then?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about Deer Skull or High Plains Drift. I can't. You know, I don't know
I
what
think
went on in that
I'm
Dungeons
still
and
around. I'm
Discord
just
server.
Um,
But as far as I'm concerned, but I want to say,
there's-
so with Rachel, right? Like,
Mm.
kind of playing into the fact that she could be a plant, and I think now, since you brought that up, Fox, it's almost the perfect scenario because of what Slugwax was bringing up about Rachel. So she is extremely unlikable, and it's almost perfect as to how she's extremely unlikable, and then she continues to be unlikable, almost like
gonna, like,
she
milk
is
it, but then
in
it
on
looks like I'm shacking
something.
off a ghost.
Well, I'm starting to pick up a bit of a callback to Bitch Tank in the cell, where she's kind of like Dave, off on her own, isolated, and then everything else that's actually happening is happening in the rest of the tank. Like that's the core of the show, and then she's just kind of a subplot, you know, for those that want to tune into
Yeah.
her sitting alone in her bedroom crying
She's the
at
bird.
TTS.
She's the bird.
Well, she's
Yeah,
the
that's
B
what I
plot,
mean.
and
That's
Yeah, the
exactly
Dave.
what I
I
mean.
could totally think the Bert and the Dave. That's a good point, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the B plot's generating more revenue than the A plot right now.
Mm.
Okay,
This is
so if you
true.
look at the TT, and if you make the presumption that every TTS that comes through has been paid for at full price, I think the discount $31 or whatever it is, which they're not. You know, people are using Stoics gains and tokens that were being handed out for basically nothing in seasons 1 and 2. But yeah, she's like she's if you presume that there's money moving for those TTS and those gifts and those snacks, then she's making bank.
Oh yeah. She's
She's
getting
probably
it.
earning.
I
She's
think the
probably
beer
earning more than
deliveries alone
the
are
other 7
raking in cash
combined.
Dude,
now.
She's
Ari's
getting more.
pouring another beer on her.
Yeah, well, he's a good lad.
I just don't know, like, is she gonna snap?
What's happening
It's
to
like,
RA stock right now?
it's just
Is it going up?
crazy.
No.
It is. Okay, good.
It is, but just bear in mind on the IA stock, there are sell orders at 350, so it won't get any higher.
I am
than
one
that.
of those sell orders at 350.
Yeah, it's
So
331 right now, and there are heavy sellers at 340 as well. So it's not a smart buy right now, especially considering the buy orders.
well,
It only goes
I
those
somehow
315.
managed to get an RA stock for 1 token. So I mean,
How-
anything I do is
no,
pure profit.
That's crazy.
I think I had a buy order for whatever, and then someone sold it for a single token,
Mm.
and I managed to snag it or something, or maybe a whale dumped, and I don't know.
Is this
But
like the
either way,
aftercare
profit.
going on now? This looks like aftercare, like he just like poured a whole heap of drinks on her, now he's sitting next to her. with
Oh,
her
Ben
arm
just
around.
gave her the candle back.
This is the pillow
Aw.
talk. This is the pillow talk.
Oh, is she gonna cry?
Well, my
What
question
does
is, she was
r/SpongeBob have to say about this?
Yeah. I just said
Are you
I
able to
need the
do
money
anything
more
yet?
than you
No
do,
reports
and
to them yet.
I love watching like a video of 2 Jews trying to fuck each other over for a very small amount of cash. It's like 2 Jews fighting over a penny. It's great.
The crazy thing about that candle, it's worth like $350, like USD.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
That's insane. She had 4 of them, and they were like big gold and like black and silver. They were really cool. It was very strange. Why would you spend like $350
Yeah, what
on a fucking candle?
Yeah, what happened? Like, did Ben just like return her bribe?
Yeah, I guess. I don't
So
think
I'm
Jet and
actually
Sam
gonna
are gonna
click
give
through
them up.
some of the other cams right now, just see what's going on.
All right.
Um,
You want to do like a breaking news?
Yeah. Let's have a look at what the other 6 people in this house are doing.
looks like they're just
People in
kind of
the,
hanging out in the kitchen, living room area, more or less. Just
Yeah.
kind of chatting. They're kind of munching on some dinner or something. It looks like. I can see plenty of beers have been delivered. So past that, I mean, seems like a
Yeah.
quiet night in the tank so far. I mean, we had hungry hippos not too long ago, but
Mm. Do you think
Seth is walking back and forth in like a kind of a weirdo with his hands behind his back, but you know, other than
He's
that-
looking for quarters from the machine.
do you think Daniel is putting on the scoliosis? Like, do you think it's a laugh?
I think
He's
he's trying
faking
to
it.
play up the fact that he
He's-
doesn't have a spine. He's willing to do anything, you know.
Yeah. I think I think he's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like it's legitimately so crazy. Has he just never left his computer desk? Like I'm trying to work out all the possibilities of why his head is so far forward.
I don't know, but I when I saw that picture of him with the golden ratio,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's the perfect specimen right there.
yeah,
Oh, he's
that's what real masculinity looks like.
It's true. It's true. I can't-
Hey, Jesse, you bet.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
We're back.
Are they? What are they doing? Oh man.
We got another Coors Light for Seth, the Seth
Oh, this kind
offender
of makes me want to go
himself.
get a beer.
Freddy's got some sea legs going on right now.
Oh, Freddy's gonna.
Oh,
get
yo,
Jesse
we just
drunk.
got Eddie Nix in the chat. Hello,
Eddie!
what's going on, gangsters?
Oh my gosh, what's up, man?
What's cracking? How we doing?
Eddie,
Good.
What's up,
Welcome
guys?
to Tank Talk. Can we get a hot take about the season, please?
Hot take. Rachel's front tits are actually back tits.
That is a hot take. Holy
You got
shit!
slug?
Damn.
Are you accusing her of wrapping them around to the front?
Have you is she pulling them from the back? You know how
No,
there's that
like,
episode of The
you've seen-
Simpsons with Homer with the
You
like
see what?
slips?
You see when a nigga's too fat, like a fat dude, and he has titties on his back because he's so fat? Her
Yeah.
titties look like those titties on the front.
Oh, they've just got like a volume to them.
Triple double Michelin man.
That's it. It's just, she's got a lot of tit on her back.
A lot of tit
What's
on
in
her,
the front?
on her front and her back. If you
Well,
can
I
see
think
it
she's
from
gotten to the
front.
point where the back tits have grown so much that they've merged to form one like ring
Like a
of tits
tire.
around her.
Yeah,
her
she's got
upper
like a
two.
tire around the top of her
Like
body.
Michelin
Yeah.
man.
Are you saying a uni tit?
She has like
Yeah.
her titties are so fat that the nipple hides in the crevice of the fold.
She's the
I got chubby
unibooba. She's
for
the
years.
Like-
unibooba.
A
Ah, shit.
uniboober, oh my god,
It
in the
tucks in
tank.
like this.
It's Bubinski.
Tits Babinski. Oh man, I just
Uh,
want to make all the tit jokes now, but only one.
This
We'll have a grand tit edit by the end of this session.
But I think they should just give up on trying to have her behave like a normal fish and just completely ignore her for challenges and events and just kind of have her as a fixture in the house, more or less.
Yeah.
Kind of like a freeloader, but not.
So
I think that's how they play this.
like
So then they can
a
still have like
cat.
their main house plot without having her completely derail every challenge, where they have to spend an
Yeah.
hour like coaxing her out of the bedroom or the confessional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this earlier. Like, she's a TTS farm. She's a cash cow. Like the content
She's
of
Dave
her,
from
them
Bitch
trying
Tank
to.
in the cell.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying
was
earlier.
Dave? Well, you know what, I watched Bitch. I didn't think Dave was that bad, but
No, I'm not saying Dave was that bad, but I think there's a similar dynamic where there's kind of two parallel things happening where we have her on her own, kind of like Dave in the
Yep.
cell when he was alone for a while, and then we had the bitch tank going on with all the other 6 people.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
'cause as far
that's
as
the
I-
Yeah,
dynamic.
they
that's
didn't.
forming.
They didn't happen at the same time. The cell was first, and then Bitch Tank was
There
made
was
after.
overlap though.
Yeah, they
That's
did.
that's
yeah,
kind of what I.
because as far as I was
I
aware,
don't
Dave was up for Dave was up for anything, right? Whereas Rachel's up for nothing.
This is true.
That is
Yeah.
true, yeah. If Dave is like like Rocky, Rachel is a rock in regards to like yeah.
Yeah.
The whole damn boulder.
Yeah. It's a nice boulder. Rachel I just every time I look at her, I just want to kind of like shake her. But I think that if I still call her out every episode to jelly wrestle with me after the show, she might actually see it and hit me up to jelly wrestle. So Rachel, if you're watching this, hit me up. We can.
The conclusions I've come to about Rachel is she's definitely. This is just me guessing. She's new. She's not a super fan. She probably started watching around the end of season 3. Is my best guess.
That's what she did say. She said she watched the end of Famous House.
The other thing is about her is that she really does not have the understanding that you are not.
Don't do it, Ari. Don't do it.
No, do it.
Oh,
he poured mayonnaise on her head and smeared it in.
Cut him a break.
He's killing lice.
I love
that's
him.
how you kill lice.
Yeah, rub it in.
He's
baby.
pouring mustard in Rachel's hair. And
now he's
mayo.
rubbing it in like shampoo.
Fuck yeah, Ari.
Yeah.
He's massaging it in, like into her grooves on her head.
Imagine if you did it on.
I think even Judge Holt
like
this
would it
file.
even out if you massage the grooves on his heads with mayonnaise? Would it like even out like a?
I think so.
I think it would be,
Get a butter
I think it would be
knife,
like an
just
Afro
cut it
effect,
out.
and then just all collect on her head.
Yo,
his
somebody
head,
just
and then just
told
move out from there.
They told him his head looks like a shaved nutsack.
It does. Or
My
like one of those
thing-
cats, you know, the bald cats with the wrinkles on their heads. He looks like that.
He's got more grooves than my nutsack, man. Like my nutsack don't even got that many grooves. He's grooving.
Dude, why
Yeah,
do
he's
nuts
groovy
always come
dude.
up in this fucking like tank talk is half nut talk, I swear.
Okay, so to get away from nut talk,
Let's
what's
just rename it
the
nut
over under
talk.
on her falling down the stairs at any point in the season? I feel like the odds are very high.
Will she
I think
end
that
up
we'll
in
get it.
hospital?
No.
Not
I
for
mean,
an
that
injury.
could happen for a few
and fall
different
and
reasons.
She
Call
won't
me-
end up in a
call me-
hospital for an injury. She'll end up in there
Call
for
me
some
a-
psych shit.
Yeah, well, maybe. Call
Are
me
we gonna get the
conspiracy
summer tapes
theorist.
2.0 with Rachel?
I think every single one of her falls has been a pratfall.
Mhm.
I think she's a paid actress. I think she is a very talented method actress.
Mm.
And I think that she's presenting herself as this big fat lol cow, where actually she's been paid a good like 25, 30 grand already to appear on the show. I don't think she'll be removed anytime soon. If we want to try and believe that this is some kind of gaslighting story and whatever, but I genuinely think that she is the plant, so to speak. Is she funny? Yes. Is she pulling in huge amounts of money for production? Of course. But I think she's a pro. You know, I think she knows what she's doing. She's smart. She's a big girl, but she knows she's the clown. She's the performer in that instance. And you know, I as much as I disdain her on every level, just for her the way that she is, I kind of respect her.
I respect her too, and I posted like the other day on Twitter, like if you don't understand Rachel, you just don't get
Eddie.
it, and that's it. Like,
Well,
Both of you shut the
I
fuck up.
disagree
Let me
with
talk
you
real
actually
quick.
on that
My
because
turn.
every season people are
My
like, "Oh,
turn.
production has this big brain
Rachel?
scheme behind it," and then after it all, there was no plan. So
if
I mean,
Rachel wasn't a fucking dunce cap, and if she was like what you're saying she is, here's what the difference would be. The difference would be she wouldn't be on Xanax constantly.
They're
She wouldn't.
placebos, bro.
She
It's a
wouldn't
prop.
be. She wouldn't be groveling at their nuts every 5 seconds, like, you guys don't even like me. That's genuine. I can
Yeah.
hear the hurt in her voice, nigga. It ain't real. She is a
Well,
cow. They seen
let me
the
pose
cow
this
in
question
her.
to you, Mr.
They
Slug.
had to add the lol, and they put her on the show. They are creating a lol cow, dog. It is great. I love it. I hope that she stays until the last week. They need to drag this out as long as they can.
Oh,
because
here comes the mustard.
She thinks that this
Rachel
is
is
benefiting her
crashing out right
positively.
now,
She thinks
live.
this is a positive benefit. It
More
ain't.
mustard,
This
please.
bitch is
did
cooked,
you see Ben? He like held it up in front of Ben, and Ben's like,
bruh.
Ben,
The
you
back
got to make
chat's
Rachel
driving me
feel
crazy.
better. keep giving the
Slug,
back
who's the
rubs.
better method actor in Fish Tank lore? Is it Rachel or is it CK?
Ooh.
I knew you'd ask that question. Well, we all know that.
CK did put up a good front of like seeming kind of sane for a second.
Yeah. So we all know that Caroline, in her legal defense, has told her solicitor that she was actually not making terrorist threats. She was actually, as part of a live performance, doing an acting role. And she also told her lawyer, and I have this through her father, Dave, that she told her lawyer that she doesn't want to play the Psycho CK character anymore. And that as a method actress, she felt like she got so into the character that it had kind of overtaken who she was. Well, she presented that argument to her lawyer. Her lawyer presented that argument to the judge, and the judge knocked down her charges from a felony to a misdemeanor, and that resulted in her being able to get probation. She's actually free now, and she is. The requirements of her probation are that she's not allowed to have a mobile device or access to the internet independently.
Wow.
So I think
Yeah,
as
we need a
method
round of
actress,
applause for that one.
I think I think as a
That
method
is such a
actress,
huge blessing, though. Like that is such a huge blessing. She needs that. That's what I was praying for. That she would get
yeah,
something like that. Don't go on the internet.
RA
That
just
just
hit
saved her
350.
life.
We cashed out. Let's go.
yeah.
Best trade.
I mean, I don't. Yeah,
Cashing out factor.
I don't think she should have access to the internet in general.
No, neither.
But when it comes to Rachel, I'm still torn. You know, I think she might be a plant. She might be a performance piece. I do love the. And because I only raise it, I don't mean to be in breach of the Malicious Communications Act, which could have me arrested for saying this in this country. But I do think that the fact that Rachel is a practicing, actively Jewish woman, and Arye is a ethnically Jewish but non-practicing, non-religious man, and that he is absolutely ripping the shit out of her right now, live on stream. And her character, that Arye seems to be very humble, as big as he is, and to be very just sincere, whereas she seems to be very insincere and very controlling of people. I think that the duality and dichotomy between the two of them is a beautiful thing to behold. I think the mustard, mayonnaise, whatever she gets in her hair, is if production are guaranteeing her the opportunity to stay to the final two. I think that I think we only have to presume that she's being paid to be there or being gaslit into thinking that she can stay. I don't know if you guys caught this earlier on today, but production made it free to send her TTS for, I think it was like a period of 15 minutes, as long as the TTS was saying nice things about her.
Yeah.
So she's obviously making the team.
But don't
She's
call her a
obviously so she's obviously making money for Fish Tank. If she's making money for Fish Tank, that's good for the show, and if that's good for the show, it's good for the community. So I'm transfixed. I'm glued to the screen, and I can't see what I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah.
Who do you guys predictions for final three?
Daniel, Drench, and I'm gonna say Rachel.
I'm gonna say Daniel, Drench, and Arye. Those are my guesses. Because
I think Freddie
Rachel-
and Drench for sure, and then the third slot is kind of open for Rachel or. I honestly, hot take. I don't think Daniel's gonna make it to the top three. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
You're right.
I don't know.
I think that like he could because like he's been giving fans what they want. He's been doing good at challenges.
White
He's good
people are
at
known for
talking.
winning this game. He is half Puerto Rican. Let's get an ethnic winner. Like, let's switch shit up a little bit. Also, he's an like, bruh, he is built to be cracking like a TJ.
Yo,
And
Eddie, it's
people
Eddie,
said
bro.
about TJ season 2. People were like, TJ won't win. There's no way we see TJ in the final 2. And what the fuck happened? We had TJ winning. So Daniel is built for that same kind of trajectory. It's really going to depend on if he doesn't puss out and actually commits to listening to production. Because niggas aren't doing it this season. They're giving them the vital information. They're like, don't do this, do this. And they all seem to try to do the thing they tell them not to do and don't want to participate in the other shit or half-ass participation. Unless it's Arya. Arya is gung-ho.
Eddie, bro, I've got to agree with Clint. And, it's a white man's world. You're just living in it. And Clint's right. Clint's right. I mean, I think we're looking at a drench. I think we're looking at a drench Freddie as the final two, because I think they're going to play out this Romeo Juliet romance situation they've got going on, and then they're going to pit themselves against each other at the end.
We got something for the Jumbotron.
Now, another interesting finale to see, I think, would be a Arya Rachel, kind of as a microcosm for the internal politics of the state of Israel. Because again, you have the practicing and ethnic, kind of battling each other for supremacy and control.
This is so multifaceted, I swear. So, I just wanted to talk about one thing, which is Rachel currently going through a roller coaster of emotions right now. Every time I look back, she's crying, and then I look again, and she's like laughing and smiling. It's very strange.
She's had every opportunity to grab that mustard bottle or even the mayonnaise and attack Ari with it. It's right there. Even to spill
why
a
aren't
beer
you
on
actually genuinely pissed off that happened? You were crying like what, 2 minutes ago, and now you're just chill. It's suspicious. Like, she was willing to leave like what, 3 times before this over nothing, and now she's just like chilling. Doesn't
It's
add up.
It's indicative that she has like some serious
some sort of BPD
issues.
or something.
Yeah, or that she's a paid actress that's appearing on the show for the purpose of generating revenue. Like those are the only two outcomes.
Oh, that one.
Ooh, that was a bad hit.
Now, do you think that the audience would react much different if she was behaving the same? Would they react differently if she was like 250 pounds lighter?
Ooh.
Would she be treated like a Summer then? Because Summer was also kind of here and there and everywhere when the show was live.
So you're talking about like if she was just lighter but did all the same shit?
Like if her behavior was the same, but she was like a skinny little cute girl.
I don't know, man. Like, because if she's just staying in the room, not doing anything, I think she could farm the same way, weight or not. If like if it was just the way, I don't think it'd be any different.
I think it's just like the cherry on top of the shit pie, like it's just like, oh, I'm gonna be the worst kind of person. I'm gonna be the Joffrey of the season. I'm gonna make you hate me, but by the end of it, like, it's either we're all gonna hate her and still hate her, or we're going to like see the other side and come out and be like, oh, she's just an actress. Haha, I don't hate her. It's such a, I don't know. It might happen, it might not, but I'm hoping it does. Because I want Rachel to, I don't know, I like her. She's cool.
There have been some things that she's done that have been fairly redeeming, but I have to weigh it up alongside all of the things that she's done that makes her look like a fucking shitbag. So I look at Rachel and I go, okay, well, she's got a and I have to say, Lesbians for Letty put out an amazing thread. But all of the time that I've missed whilst watching the show, Alpha does like a step-by-step breakdown of everything. If you just want to read through it as a, if you want to read through Fish Tank Live as a comic book, then that's the way to do it. And it's really shown me another side of Rachel. Yeah, she's shown support and kindness to people, and she's shown skill and talent in her ability to generate revenue for the show. But she's also shown herself to either A, be incredibly mentally weak, or B, be able to be incredibly mentally strong, put herself through hell and torment, and still come out as a strong and resilient candidate. When it comes to the Stoics, she is never going to break past the 200, 250 mark. So any investment in her on that front is utterly worthless, which lends us to ask, okay, well, if she's got immunity because she's the lowest Stoics, and then the highest rated one has immunity as well, how much influence does that have on the show? At large. But from a pure, from a purely show running perspective, I think that she has the potential to run it at least into the final four. I don't know if she'll go as far as the final three, but I'm deeply, deeply excited to see how she interacts with Frank Castle.
I think
So
from what I've got, like the feelers that I've put out there, I think most of the previous fish love Rachel. I think like it is just a common thing. Like I know like the fish that I've spoken to about it all love Rachel. I think they see like the comedic side with her, not so much like the other side, because we know what goes on.
I can kind of see what you're getting at. It's the idea of how long is she going to stay? How much shit is she going to go through and still stay? I mean, that's kind of like the simplicity of Letty in the first season. Like everybody was hating on her, dude. Even they made a toy to scream at her in her face. And next thing you know, she bounced back from it weeks later and was a menace. So
And then she
you
came
never
back
know.
and did Blood Games, and everybody was like, "Holy shit, she's so funny, she's amazing," blah blah blah. So
The people that hated her during season 1 were the people that ended up loving her in the end. Everybody ended up loving her in the end. I was a Letty hater. I hated her so much, but I knew
here.
she filled that role. Right. Everybody did. She filled
Dude, even
that
my
role,
wife
though.
didn't like Letty.
That's why I feel like she's here. You know, like
So we're saying that Rachel is being poised to become the 10-ton terror of the tank.
Oh, dude,
she
absolutely.
easily
Everybody's getting
terror.
away with fucking with her. Everybody's getting
guys
away with
know-
fucking with her, and Frank might team with her.
You guys know I hate Rachel.
Yes.
That's neither here
Yeah.
nor there. But I love her on this show.
Mm.
The amount of the entertainment value that she brings, she is perfect for it. Because of especially if her unknowing is real and her like lack of fish tank knowledge is real, that makes her more perfect and suitable to be fucked with, to give us content, because she doesn't react accordingly. She's expecting contrast reactions from what she's getting from production, cast, fans. I think she expected going in like, oh, I'm a big bitch, they're gonna love me, I'm fashionable, I'm gonna give them gifts, I'm gonna make myself Miss Popular. Opposite. Didn't do that.
But oh, she's pouring the drink on herself now. Hey, a Foxxx fucking throwback right here. Oh my god.
Nice. A beer shower to remove the mayo and mustard.
Only if
Interesting.
I did say that I was Diet Rachel. Like I was the warm-up Rachel for this. So she is only proving me more and more. I'm loving this, to be completely honest. But this is a weird throwback.
Don't ever say some shit like that again. You are not.
Well, and good news.
No,
for
she
the-
won. She won not
this
being
is-
the
this
fattest
is-
woman on on Fish Tank now.
Well, I mean, this is particularly relevant to the audience of Tank Talk, because it is both the largest, most voluptuous woman in the tank, and also the most Australian woman in the tank. You know, that are immune from elimination this week. So great to see. Very exciting. And does anyone want to take a side bet on who they think is going to be out next?
I think it's one of the two girls that aren't Drench
Ellie.
or Rachel.
It's
Either Ellie or Angelina. I think
maybe
it's one
Ellie.
of those two.
It's not going to be
I think it kind of
quirky
comes down to
something.
them two, depending on whatever the challenge of the day is for elimination.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
People keep saying that like all the girls are talking shit on Quirk Chungus, and like I understand that like girls, like I haven't, okay, so like I'm in the Twitch, you know, like the Etsy witches, we're anyway, it doesn't matter, but we don't talk
you guys bought a chicken.
We did. We bought a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Etsy witches, we bought a chicken, and then we also bought in Vance's victim's stream, we bought the chicken that he had, and we named it Foxxx. and then like Foxxx was written on the chicken's little seat that it sat on. It was very cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, we've been talking about like everybody saying, oh, all the females hate Quirk Chungus because she's so like blah 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 blah. We don't care about her. We think she's just kind of boring. Like, there are so many girls on Discord, especially in this community, that are exactly like that, and you just kind of like block them out. You're just like, okay, whatever. Like, so she's either playing it up a lot and trying to be like the Quirk Chungus e-girl and like make everybody hate her, or she actually is like that, and it's just kind of sickening.
She's definitely like that.
God damn
She's
it. Now, when I
definitely
thought
like that.
Rachel couldn't get worse, she
doing a
started
hit.
claiming that she's Mexican. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Yes.
I thought you were Puerto Rican.
Just for that,
Nigga,
she's this
I'm
season's
half and
Josie.
half. All right, I'm the best of both.
Yeah,
so
I seen a post on here where it says RA's on Twitter. RA's taco was just a half pound of meat and a soft shell with no sauce, veggies, or cheese. Horrific.
Oh.
Hey,
Guys, RA has
that is
scissors.
oddly
He is about to
descriptive.
cut Rachel's shit.
What?
No way.
Like in her room?
They said they'd kick him off if he did it.
In her room, he's cutting her shit up as we speak.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go,
her
Arya.
clothing?
He really
Go
wants
you,
to
Arya.
Bedroom 3. Yep. Her pants. No.
Not her pants. Why would you do that?
Jesus Christ.
You know what I
Love
would have
her
done?
anyways.
I would have made them into you know those like a jong. So like you cut your jean pants into a thong and then she can you imagine it with a little thong on? That would be so gross.
I unfortunately watched Rachel turn her top into like this weird fucking big. Oh god, okay, I'm changing the channel. Too much.
Bro,
of
last
her
night she was in the
there.
upstairs hallway. She's in the upstairs hallway having her little thing after she fell.
Yeah.
And they brought the wheelchair up, and I think she does this deliberately. The nakedness and the coochie flashes, those are deliberate because this bitch knew. She looked at the camera and then she full spread her knees over. I was like, oh, bitch, you know you ain't got shit on. I know what you're doing. And Jet told her multiple times, and I think he says it to her like trying to give her a cue, like, hey, don't do this. We have to do this when you do that. And she was like, oh. She did it like 4 more times after that. Put that fucking snatch away, bitch.
Yeah,
yeah. You talking about Ben? Ben saying, "Stop taking your fucking clothes off."
Yeah,
telling her
good.
about that yesterday.
Ben W. Shout out Ben,
Ben
for that. Thank you,
Ben
Ben.
is killing me right now with the back pats
Oh,
and the back rubs.
Yeah.
Oh, the little glances he gives to the camera while she can't see him, those are priceless.
Channeling Gay Ben from Famous House.
Have you
He
seen
just keeps doing this when they're mean.
It's all right.
It's like
You just know there's a hand wash station immediately as soon as he gets downstairs.
That's why it's in a room. So they can do it as they walk
Yo.
out.
How do these niggas not laugh, bro? Like, how?
Oh,
Ben keeps a straight face.
I made Ben piss himself laughing the first night that I was in there. He came in at like 4 a.m. in the morning and started like hassling us by playing Grand Theft Auto. And he, like, I was asleep in the dog bed and he was like right next to me. He was playing Grand Theft Auto and he's like, "Oi, Leah!" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What color car am I driving?" And I'm like, "I don't know, blue." And he's like, and he just went like dead silent, and then he just hear like this little like creak, and he's like, "Blue," and he just kept saying blue, and it was really fucked up. And then people started buying him like what's it called, roses and dab pen hits, and then he would just like sit there and blow it in my face, and I was like, oh, "Fuck you, man."
That's amazing. I couldn't imagine being high in the tank. No fucking way.
Dude, did you see in Bitch Tank when we smoked the joint with fucking Chip and we all turned into fucking aliens for an hour and we're all just like walking around like Juliet and I went and did our makeup because we were both all like, "Oh my god."
I smoke enough that I
must
think
be
if I
so
didn't
terrifying.
smoke, I think I'd lose my mind if I didn't smoke. Like, I'd go crazy in that bitch.
Yeah,
that's
but,
the whole
like,
thing. Like, no smoking for me, that would be the hardest.
Yeah, man, I ain't got no tolerance. It would
Inside,
fuck
no
me up. I'd
weed
be so
and-
paranoid.
I was.
No way.
You know, like it was legitimately the scariest thing ever because like it was like I was so sleep deprived. I hadn't eaten much. I was so tired, and then I'm in like America smoking like some hardcore heavy THC
On a tiny
shit.
ass bunk bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting there like, holy fuck, this is horrifying. I'm on fish tank right now and I'm stoned as shit. So we just like went and sat down and did our makeup and like talked about random shit for about an hour because we were just so scared. And the only reason that he got us high was because he didn't want us to talk about what was it, politics and religion anymore because girls aren't meant to talk about that. So thanks, Chip.
Like, this is gay. Give them weed.
It was.
Make them shut up.
It was. It was like pacify the babies, and they did it like 3 or 4 times with ice cream and chocolate and stuff. It was crazy.
After they smoked you guys up, I think like an hour later, or maybe even like 30 minutes, they should have rushed in the room with Ben as like the creature from the Black Lagoon, like yelling like crazy.
Oh my god, that would have been so awesome. Just fucking freaking him out.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's such a crazy time. It freaks me out that it's like literally a year ago, like coming up to nearly a year ago now, and like looking at myself now compared to then, it's like holy shit, like things have changed so much. Like if you told me a year ago at this time that this is where I would be, I would have been like, yeah, fuck off. Like I don't know that, but like things get good, man. Things get
Slug, I think here's a good jump in you for you, buddy. Ari is now at the second to top stock right now.
Absolutely. So I've been while you guys have been throwing the banter, I've been looking at the Stoics, and I'll tell you this right now. Even though Drench, she's a strong contender right now at a price of 401, it is not a good entry price. You always want to buy Stoics when they're undervalued, and at the moment she is valued there at the number 1 spot to what she's worth. So 100 fish bucks for Drench is where you want your entry price to be. If you can get it, maybe put a buy order in at 380, 390. You'll pick up a cheap Stoics compared to where she's going to go. But there's a lot of sell pressure at 410, so you want to be cautious there. IA is a rising giant in the space. Now, just bear in mind that there are a heavy amount of sell orders at 360, but between there and 400, nothing much. But do bear in mind that if you're buying the IA stocks, just be cautious because at 400 there are 20 sell orders that you need to be cautious with. Freddie, I've always said this. I'm bullish on Freddie. I think he's going to go for the long run, even though there are a lot of pressure out there to sell his Stoics. There's an easy 10 to 20 gains in the next 24 hours on Freddie, but you're going to want to hold him for the long term because he is going far. Next up, Ellie. A lot of us have been speculating that Ellie might be leaving the house soon. I think it's fairly likely. She is very highly valued, but bear in mind, she is valued at 317. There's huge amounts of sell orders at 320. You're not going to make money buying Ellie right now. If you've got Ellie in your portfolio, you need to be selling. Daniel, I've been consistent on this since day one. Daniel is a safe play. If you hold Daniel in your portfolio for the next week, 2 weeks, it's going to be a safe place to be. You're going to see moderate gains. But do bear in mind that there's been an aggressive number of sell orders at the 310 price. In fact, there are 30 sell orders between 310 and 315. So be cautious buying, but if you're holding Daniel, it's not a bad place to be because he does have buy orders going deep into the 290 range. And
Also,
Angelina,
Also,
I just want to go.
doesn't mean shit because I'm selling all my stocks and buying all my stocks for under what they're worth, and it's working. So I'm just saying this shit doesn't work. It doesn't really mean
Go for it right now. I've got 2 more.
I got Daniel today for 175, dog.
Yeah. 2 more. Angelina, she has she's got a lot of room to grow. I think that if you buy Angelina at the price right now, 253, you can make some moderate gains. Of course. When it comes to and even she even gets a theme song when it comes to Rachel. Do not buy Rachel. Buying Rachel is a winning bet. Do not invest in her. Do not spend time on her. Do not view her. Do not tune into the confessional when she's sitting there on her own. She is a plant. She is sold. And frankly, her stocks are worthless. Do not buy Rachel stocks. You will lose money. So yeah, that's
I do have to say, I do think
the
Ellie
real
is very
Jewish
overvalued
hours
at the moment.
featuring Slug
I think she has very little potential to go up in StoX as we
Does
sit
not.
right now.
Yeah, Rachel can't go up. But I'll tell you this: safe buys. Freddie's always a safe buy. If you're holding Daniel, hold on to it. And Seth, he's a new contender. But again, just looking at the numbers, there are a lot of sell orders at his current price, and there's a lot of sell orders at 270. So you won't see any major gains there. Freddie's the best buy right now. Freddie's the best buy. And you might make some money on Drench, but it's going to be a risky play. It relies on her continuing to be the fan favorite. I don't see that as unlikely because, to be honest, like she's cool, she's Australian, she's very genuine. People like who she is. I can see her breaking through that resistance quite easily. But just take it with a bit of caution because it will require her continuing to perform as well as she currently is. If you believe that she'll keep going as well as she is, then she might be a good buy too.
All right, now
Let's run from our boy
that,
Slug.
I actually have something that I wanted to ask about that, or I wanted to say about that, and it was anyway,
American beer.
I actually had a legitimate point.
With all that being said, it's
so-
been an absolute pleasure to be here on Tank Talk. Thank you so much for having me. I've
No,
got to
you're
run.
welcome back
But,
whenever. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, man.
Whenever
You're such a sweetheart. Thanks for coming.
But thank you for giving us the Stoics. Thank you for giving us the Stoics updates, and I will be looking forward to the
worries.
future when you join and give us
He's
more.
absolutely.
Shaved his head
I'm
in
always
solidarity.
happy to come back, give you guys the alpha. For me, that is goodbye for now, and we'll see you the next
Goodbye.
time on Tank
Goodbye.
Talk. Thanks so
See
much,
ya.
guys.
Goodbye. My heart goes out to you.
Oh my god, can
But
we
my
just
strategy of just buying middle of the pack and selling slightly above has been very profitable for me. So
can we
that's also my
address
StoX advice.
how fast the us getting all excited with the dancing and the music and stuff ended? Like it'll literally look like it was clipped and cut because it was like da, 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 and everyone just stopped and went straight back into serious conversation. It was crazy.
I know how to transition scenes here. We're professional podcasters now.
That is
I was
true.
looking at Twitter,
That's
and then I
motivating.
checked the YouTube, and then I was looking at Fish Tank, and I was like, all right, let's go back to the cord and look at the cams. And then I seen JC and you had your Stoics, and then JC had his face with the Star of David on there. I was like, oh man, I got to break into song.
That was perfect timing.
I was doing the the DVD screensaver thing with the
Trying to bump the corners,
yeah.
That gave me an inspiration. I was like, I need to do my own right the fuck now. I'm glad I did.
Give me a second, gang. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Mine
clip
was
it
just,
and make it one of my bumps, like the Stokes bump or something. That sounds cool. Oh, Rachel.
Yeah, you should put in the description of that video, Dancing Israelis. You should put the EDM version of that Jewish song in there too.
Ooh,
like
there's
the
an
hardcore
EDM
one.
version of everything these days. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, put an
There's
EDM
gonna
on
be
it.
there's gonna be an EDM version of Rachel crying soon.
We could only hope. If I get to rock out or jam, no, not gonna say that. If I get to rock out to Rachel crying, I think life has hit its peak. I don't know if anything else can top that, So
It's still early in the Fish Tank season 4 experience, so we'll have to wait and see. I think we're gonna be in for a lot more good moments. You know, a lot has happened already, and obviously they have a lot of plans to torture them even more. So we could be looking at some Kino moments tonight, tomorrow, next week. We don't know what's in store. We kind of do because we kind of do.
Remember,
It's
things
fish
change on a
tank
dime
part.
in the fish tank, so what's
Nothing
true
ever
now could be
changes.
completely different tomorrow.
That is
So
true. That is true. Yeah, what if we do get the second house? Like, what if the second house is just that,
Yo, the second house was crazy.
It was pumping. I like the kid with the glasses and the little one.
Yeah, and Bert finally made it over there.
I'm so proud of Bert. Did you see Bert's apology by any chance?
No.
Okay.
I saw it.
Bert apologized for saying horrible things about production to Connor and on Reddit, I think it was. Yeah, and he's like, hi, my name is Bronx, Bert Bronx, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, blah blah blah. It feels very weird. But yeah.
Yeah, he should have never apologized for that. Connor deserves every single fucking thing he gets thrown at him. Connor, I'm calling you out, man. Stop fucking those trannies.
Dude.
Or fight me. Fight me, bitch. Fight me.
Connor, he followed me on Twitter, and then it was Valentine's Day, and then I made the Valentine's Day card of his, which was like, I don't care if you have a dick or something. And it was a picture of him. He unfollowed me and then just sent me like an angry face emoji. And I was like, oh, 2010 called. What the fuck? Like, why are you so upset? You went on the show, you became the butt of the joke. Like, I'm the butt of the joke when I talk about when I was on the show, so get the fuck over it, man. Like,
that is such like a high school girl kind of response to it's so petty, passive aggressive. He can't tell you, he can't be like, humorous about it, like as if he's not proud of being a tranny fucker. Like, just go with the bit, dude. Like, it's already too late.
And like, exactly. And it wasn't the only like Valentine's Day card that was like taking a dig at somebody. The other card for Ben was like the you're a nice Valentine, and then it had like the 2 green ticks, like the that silly thing. And like, it was just so silly. It's like, get over yourself. You stink.
He was just mad because his tranny didn't hit him up on Valentine's Day.
JC, I don't think we can use that word on YouTube.
Oh, I meant transmission, automatic transmission. Sorry. I'm a mechanic, so we use that kind of lingo. Talking about cars here. Anyway, yeah, his girlfriend didn't hit him up on Valentine's Day, so that's why he was extra pissed and took it out on you.
You know what? These things happen. Somebody's got to be the heel. I'm just glad it was, worse things happen to better people, I guess. Like,
I'm glad that it was somebody like you who could take it.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. We're talking about being the heel.
Being the heel, huh?
Being the heel in somebody's neck, kneeling on it. I can't breathe.
Are we the bully now?
I feel like I am the bully now. Am I the bully?
Are we the
You could
baddie?
definitely be the bully.
Look, I can be a bully, but I struggle. Like, it doesn't. It feels bad to be mean. Like, I can't do it. Like, if you be
I believe
mean
you.
to me first,
You're good at being mean to people that deserve it, though.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah,
I can be
like
mean
when you're
to-
on Bitch Tank, that was exactly what happened.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I can't just bitch at somebody. I have to have a reason to bitch at them. I have to have a reason to pick at them, and then I'll like pick them apart. But like, it's getting me to that point is the hard part, because I got like a racial-sized exterior. But yeah, no. When Rachel was saying that
Rachel, put your tits away.
Oh no.
Rachel?
Yeah, don't look at confessional. Just don't do it.
I'm not gonna. But yeah, when Rachel was saying that she was leaving, and the person who was running her Twitter was saying like, well, I might be going soon, so say like thank you, blah blah blah, Aunt Kath signing out, whatever. I was like, oh, you should come on Tank Talk, and then they were like, yeah, okay, or like perhaps, and I was like, okay, sweet. So we might have Auntie Kath on Tank Talk at some point. So that's pretty
fucking
cool.
key.
Yeah, it's exciting. Wonderful. Oh, so I found the meme of the day. I'm not gonna bring it up on the computer. I am going to show it on my phone. Somebody sent it to me this morning, and it literally just it changed my life. So, give me a second. Let me just find it. Oh, it's here somewhere.
Who knows what that meme could be? There was a lot of spicy memes posted in the last few days.
Oh yeah.
Where? Oh, it's in my.
The memes of the day have been fire lately. I will say, shout out to the Tank Talk watchers making fan art and stuff. You guys are awesome.
That was so crazy. There was some funny fan art. Where is it? Is it in here?
Is it there?
Is it?
Could it be anywhere?
I don't know.
Where's that meme of the day, Fox? The day's getting late.
Okay, I found it. All right, are you ready, guys?
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Meme of
Let's
the
go.
day.
Oh shit! That's really cool.
Right. What the fuck, right? Isn't that insane? Look at that little guy. He's so sad.
That boy's buttered bread.
What is that? What the fuck is that, Fox? What the?
Help him.
That is most certainly a meme, and this is most certainly a day.
Yeah. Wow.
He's getting smeared.
What's going on here? Why is this a thing? What little guy? What's going on? That was the meme.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
That got me fucked up.
Oh shit! I was not expecting that. That is, everybody, round of applause. That was the best meme I think we've had yet so far. Oh fuck! Oh my god, my side hurts already. Thank you, Fox, for finding that. Woo!
Yeah.
I needed that. That was a good laugh. Thank you.
No worries. Someone sent it to me this morning, and they'll like show this on the podcast. Everybody will think it's amazing.
Whoever that was, shout out you. You just made my friggin' day and night.
Yeah, poor guy, man. He's getting buttered.
Yeah. It was the fucking mouse, but the mouse was butter on toast. Like, that doesn't happen. The fuck is that?
That's so dumb.
Oh man, that's such a good note. That's such a good note to have in the pod.
I'm stoked.
What's happening in the tank actually is oh god, the director cam's on Rachel again. Run.
That's all right. It's all right. I think.
I'm sitting very cozy in bedroom 1 with the boys and the beers.
Boys and beers. That does sound cozy. Let's have a look. Ooh.
They're kind of smoking under the bed.
Oh, I love this smoke under the bed. It's so silly.
It's a lot.
Oh man, bro's looking like John on his recliner. Remember when John put the recliner on top of the kitchen island and he was like laying on it and it looked like a king? That was the good John.
Was that just after he got kicked out of the cell?
Yes. And he went downstairs and all the furniture was like put everywhere, and then he like sat on top of the kitchen thing. He was like laying there. It was very cool.
That's what solidified him as like the top G in that moment, because he was like, "Yeah, let's go. I'm the king now."
Yeah, and then it got even crazier when he like grabbed the boombox and the microphone and started like preaching to them through the door. And that's when Sylvia was just like, "Nah, fuck this. Like, I'm out." It was so great. It was very funny. And it was like when he kicked the hole through the wall. That was probably one of my favorite
because of the
bits as well.
entity. The entity was fucking with him through the door.
Mhm.
And he tried to cover it up like it was. That was the good part, because the season 1, nobody knew you were allowed to trash the house. So when an accident happened, you saw genuine fear
Battery
in John's
low.
body
Please
language.
charge.
So we held his foot there the entire night to cover it up.
Oh, it was up for hours and hours.
And then Cowboy came in and was like, "We know, dude." And he's like, "Oh." It's so silly. John's such a... I didn't think he was real. And I still struggle to believe he was real.
It's really hard to believe that he's real, especially what he's been doing.
I keep like getting photos of him and editing them to getting them to look smaller and smaller. So like I've just got like this photo of him in the mirror and he's like this big, like down at the bottom of the picture. It's very funny. I just like making him look weird. It's a fun thing.
I should have posted it in here, but there was a funny video. Everybody's been making like 3D AI videos of his photos and shit, and one of them was him at the gym, and he's like fully naked at the gym with like other gay men.
He's
And
never
I just
gonna
love
beat
that.
the allegations, man. Like nobody's ever gonna think he's straight. Like, oh man.
And he takes pictures with girls too. Like he's like, "Hey, look, I'm not a faggot."
Yeah, and
but
he's
he
like,
still is.
I paid this girl to sit next to me, so I'm not gay.
Well, he's saying that he's not doing Fish Tank this year because his kid's gonna be born at that time. And like I don't want to believe that John's having a child because that like it kind of scares me and I hope the mum
I pray for that child.
Yeah. So like I hope that it's a gaslight he's not actually having a kid and they just didn't invite him back because like I don't know if John would be like a solid.
I don't want John right now, but we got a pretty cool Freddy
That bitch
quote right
probably
now
aborted
from
it.
room one.
I think
Ooh, what
I
was
think
it?
John is gonna kill like a kid if he has one. To be honest.
So Freddie said, "I didn't know anything about this show before I got here. I'm a fan for life now. I fucking love this shit."
Nice.
He was also just asked what he thought top 3 would be, and he couldn't say. He said it was too close to call.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that right now. I know a lot of us
So
are saying Ellie. That
Seems like it's not going to his head, which is a good thing for Freddy.
I'm trying to figure out what Ari's cutting up in the room. Are they like business cards or something?
No, they are tarot.
Oh, are those your tarot cards?
No.
Oh, burn them, burn them, burn them, burn them, burn them.
Isn't it like bad luck? Or
Now, the
something?
real thing is, how is she going to react to this when she gets back? Does she know? Has it already been TTS to her?
Is she ever
I'm
gonna
not
get
sure.
back? Are they gonna have to get the wheelchair?
Are they
and
going to
bring her
have to
back?
remove a wall and remove her with a forklift?
Yeah.
I know it was your accent, but
There's
did you
nobody on
purposely say
Fish Tank right now that's
wheelchair?
I did say wheelchair. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh man, she's like a marshmallow.
Yeah, that was not like a good kind. Like
Oh fuck.
You get from Dollar
a
Tree,
burnt
and they're
kind.
also like out of date by like 3 years.
Yeah, she's past her date.
She hit a wall at 28. That's crazy.
Angelina
Like
is
a
just
marshmallow
grabbing
filled
more
with
of her
spoiled
clothes
milk.
out of the closet and giving them to Ari to cut.
Holy shit! Why the like? Are they trying to
So
get
what do we
rid
think
of
the
her?
long-term aspect? No, REA is trying to boost his stoics. That's REA's motivation. Because if you remember earlier tonight, he rang the bell on her in an attempt to raise his stoics so he could be immune.
Good Ari.
But then it really didn't play out for him because production said, "Yeah, you can't ring the beef bell on her."
Oh.
So
there we
So
go.
he's now trying to fuck with her to either get her to leave
Mhm.
or to raise his stoics.
Oh
Those
man.
are the two goals that he's working towards.
Angelina right now. Ari said, "No, I'm not going to cut any more of her clothes because she needs some to actually wear." And he refused to cut them for Angelina. Now Angelina is literally putting her foot through her clothes and ripping them at the seams.
They do realize that she doesn't care if she's naked, right? So she's just gonna like self-censor.
Yeah, I don't think this gambit's gonna
Oh
play off.
god, she is
Yeah.
airsoft fatty.
What is she gonna like do the old Suicide Girls thing and come out with like electrical tape on her tits?
Yes, like the X's. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
She would do that too, and she would punish everybody and say, "Look at me. You have to look at me."
Do you think she like what they could do is they could get her boobs and they could strap them to the side so there was like nothing in the middle? I think that could work right.
I mean, with
How
her
fatty's
tits,
stomach
it's not
used to be
too
so
hard.
large it would cover his groin. That kind of situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's just
that could easily be like that. She has a very overlapped stomach, and I'm not talking shit because I have an overlapped stomach too. I got a fupa going on, but That girl has like 3 of them.
Yeah, she a cake pop for real. Like she just like, oh, she crazy.
A cake pop. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, a lot of the fish are making their way downstairs. Let's see what this is all about.
Ooh.
They said a special treat.
Oh no. What's on the thing? It's just a.
Is that a mic stand over there, or am I missing something?
Oh, it is a mic stand. Are they
And
gonna
they have been installing some like acoustic foam panels.
Are they gonna have a singer?
Are they going to be tasked with recording a song, perchance?
Are they going to do a karaoke
Wow, Sam
challenge?
is here really late. Wait, is he?
And don't forget, it's also a Tuesday today.
Yeah.
Because usually they save the big stuff for the weekends when viewership is higher.
Yeah, it's normally like a Thursday something big will happen, Friday something like mildly big will happen, and then
Very
Saturday.
special promotion popping up, boys.
Oh, what the
Gang,
hell?
I should say.
It's okay. It's fine. Do that. What's going on? Oh man. What if they have to do the stand-up challenge? Oh, this is gonna suck.
Why?
Okay, they're summoning Arye now. Good.
Sam is definitely a lot better groomed this season. It's nice to see.
I think he liked his hair after Trish cut it.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the Gold Striker ponytail, though. That was sick.
Now, one thing that I've noticed that I like about Freddy is instead of Gold Striker, he keeps saying Gold Schlager, which I like where his head's at.
One thing I like about Freddy is he rolls with the punches harder than I've ever seen anybody do it. Like, people give him shit and he just like, yeah, alright, whatever, ha ha ha, or he'll like turn it around on them. He's very, very good at deflecting. It's really cool to see. Somebody just enjoying being there and enjoying getting hassled.
He's had 36 years of experience under his belt.
Well, apparently he has a court date on Monday, and if he doesn't show up, he's probably gonna like go back to New York and get arrested. So
Sketch comedy show.
That could be a predictive.
Freddy? What did Freddy do to get in trouble?
Please tell me I don't need to sell my Freddy stocks.
it's already been talked about. Apparently he he might have assaulted a female.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna buy more then. No, but yeah. So apparently, Freddy has a court date on Monday, and chances are when he goes back to New York, he's probably gonna get arrested. So.
Guys, I have an important announcement to make. We have our first soup cam going on.
Wow, soup cam.
Soup cam. Can I get a round of applause for the soup cam right now, everybody? An obligatory that you have no choice to do. Golf clap. Thank you. Thank you.
Diarrhea.
Did this come out of a can, or is this your own concoction?
Homemade.
This is wow, right on the money. Yeah, this is Mama's lentil soup right here, and it's really good. I gotta say, do you want to watch me eat soup right now?
No.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, we'll save that for the paywall then. I'll record it on the side.
Last time we had someone eat on the podcast, everybody got very angry. It was very
It'd be funnier. I should have eaten sausages like Goosemas did that one stream.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, everybody was like,
"Oh my god!"
because all I could hear was his chewing. You know, I'm so sorry.
Oh shit!
Like his sausage chewing was. Honestly, I'm glad he did it.
Same.
I'm really glad he did it.
It was so
I'll never
funny.
let him forget it.
Goosey, get the glizzy. Goosey, get the glizzy.
Glizzy Goosemas. Shout out Glizzy Goosemas.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so they're doing stand-up. They're doing it so late. Is it late? It feels late.
It's 10:20. It's still like kind of early.
It's not terribly late.
Bro, he doesn't know how to sit like a human.
I think that's just autism.
I got a touch of the tism and I don't sit like a fucking alien.
I sit like an Indian man wherever I go. Like I always have my legs crossed, like I'm. Yeah, like I'm a Hindu monk or a Buddhist monk, just always meditating.
Okay. Also, just wanted to point out, I added a whole heap of new slides to the tank talk, so keep an eye out for those. They're pretty cool. I love my tank talk. It's my lame little like what's it called? Slideshow of memes. Rachel.
I'm loving
They
it.
managed to summon Rachel. Oh my.
Dude, I am currently watching Drench jump up and down in those pants. What was that? That was
I'm
recoil.
glad I'm not watching right now. I'm glad I'm not watching.
Wow. Go Drench. That was. I didn't even introduce Spud. Spud's here. He's just hiding. He's like in the corner.
Spud, hi Spud. Why are you hiding?
Yeah. He likes the big flower pillow. It's like his favorite thing ever. He like rubs his face on it and stuff, like a little shark. It's very cute. Oh shit! I thought that was Airsoft Fatty, but it was actually Rachel. Why do they give themselves those little monk robes every season? It's like it's programmed into fish to just do the little monk robe thing.
I think it's a subconscious grasp for some level of protection and privacy that they don't have.
That's fair. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense, yeah.
Anybody who went to the live premieres can confirm.
Ooh, I'm gonna play a bump. Give me a sec. Yeah, hello. You are unmuted and on air. What's going on?
You should go watch it now.
Dude, is that gum? Do you have gum stuck in your pants?
Chewing gum?
They're asking Rachel to make a video now.
Alright, I wasn't gonna show the rest of that because that Rad Dad one gets a bit gnarly. He like eats it and blows a bubble with his boogers. Shout out Rad Dad. He's currently crashing out in my DM still because he thought he was gonna be on for 4 hours. Yeah. Sorry, Rad Dad.
He did. He said he was gonna leave in an hour, and then he started doing stuff that's inappropriate.
I know. What a guy.
Right.
Look, I like
We
to
love a
have.
good gap, so.
Yeah, I like to have the chaos like constant, and I thought that was a really great way to like start the show incredibly chaotic and then go from there to like a more calm sort of thing.
This is the Tank Talk ASMR hour now.
Yeah.
Towards the end, winding down.
Sam's taking Seth to the confessional.
Ooh, I need to go on to fucking director mode, man. Oh man.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, who do we think can run away with this stand-up comedy challenge? Who's got the chops?
Wow, what a terrific audience.
Definitely Rachel.
I think Freddy's gonna win because Freddy's actually funny. It's depends what kind of comedy.
I think Arya could actually put up a really good set without intending to.
Okay.
Well, I'm unemployed now. Quit my job today to come here.
Nice. What were you doing?
FedEx warehouse with a bunch of Muslim people.
Okay.
Oh.
Not really. Damn. I'm 25. I live in rural Ohio, out in the middle.
Ohio, baby.
Takes me like 30 minutes to get to a fucking Walmart. I'm pretty antisocial. Have been since I got out of high school. Never kept in touch with any of my.
Okay.
buddies
This
from
guy
high
is
school.
saying how much he hates his life, so that's cool.
How big was your high school?
About 3
He does kind of look like a stereotypical basement dweller, so it does make
four
sense.
grades
For the high school,
for the whole high school.
Yeah.
Damn. Small.
Has he got a flat top? Like a
Madison
white guy
Plains.
flat top?
Then what happened?
Then I graduated
Mm-hmm.
and worked at Amazon, Arby's, and then FedEx.
Damn.
All three terrible.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't really have like a game plan.
Yeah.
I think they asked me in the initial interview, where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? And I was like, I don't know. I don't have a definite plan. I'm just kind of riding the waves, metaphorically.
How do you metaphorically ride the wave?
And it landed me here.
It's like panic speak. I do that sometimes. I get where this dude's coming from.
Are you just a normal guy? You got nothing.
You know,
to do?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
guess
ride away from
What do you mean?
Sam does have like a very intense aura when you're around him. It's a very like tense kind of like. I get it.
I follow a couple different.
He just looks at you with them big old eyes, and you're like, "Whoa, you're a predator."
It's just that they work.
Not like in a sense that, like, you know, sexual predator, but like, you know, he's got them predator eyes.
Some of it, but a lot of them are trash. It took me a long time to find one.
You could read me to filth right now, and I'd be bawling my eyes out. Like, but nah, Sam's actually really nice. Such a nice dude.
The Gore video, that's pretty old school.
He's a nice guy.
That's like my generation.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you into that? Or did you ever watch?
I mean, I've seen like the Pain Olympics or whatever that.
Oh,
what's that-
Pain
what's that-
Olympics.
Pain Olympics, yeah.
But what's the brand?
Panel mentions. Let's go.
Yeah.
Best score?
Best whatever fucking
Best score, lively. Those are like
They're
the
just
main two.
broing out.
I mean,
Okay, I
went-
guess
I'm
they're
sure-
doing the bro
I'm
thing
sure you
now
probably went through
with
the
him.
same Phase where you're like
Get him all
17, 18.
comfortable.
15, 16 probably.
And then play
I used to see,
Kiki
like, people
Kick'ems.
sing at lunch table and be like, check this out. It's
Yeah,
like an ISIS beheading video.
His nose is like a right hand angle. It's like
the factory accident.
It's like a shark.
Oh my god, yeah. Do you remember the one where the guy shoots himself with an AK-47 on the couch?
Then it's like 3 shots come off.
I don't.
Oh, they're bonding right now over
Yeah.
fucking Gore videos.
Yeah,
I
kind of
just
messed
remember,
up.
like one still image from that.
People are calling Seth Bart Simpson in the chat.
Oh fuck, that's perfect.
Yeah.
He does look like Bart Simpson.
Eat
my shirts. Oh.
When people shoot themselves,
TTS needs to bomb him with like Bart Simpson quotes now.
from like intelligent and present and like their soul is in their body to like instantly
sack of potatoes.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. That stuff I would recommend.
Are they bartering with Rachel again to get her to compete?
It looks like it.
I think the one thing that's useful is car crash videos.
Does that make you drive better?
I think that makes me a safer driver. Is the fact that I've seen like fucking hours of Russian car crashes.
I drive a car 80 miles
head on impact with a truck.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But I think it is important to like respect reality. Like if you go on a motorcycle, you should know that it's like a meat grinder, basically.
Yeah, I have a cousin who's really into motorcycles, and my whole family tells him like, "You're kind of stupid. You're risking a lot." And he's like, "He don't give a shit because he's like leather jacket, tattoo,
All right.
kind of guy, like generic."
I think I'm gonna wrap it up here
I love motorcycles
because I
but
think
don't-
this is
I don't
probably a
ride
good
them
place to end it for me. It's getting a bit late for me, and I got
go out.
things to do.
What kind do you like?
No, sport bikes.
So-
Japanese,
Well, thank you for having me on.
No, thank you
Yeah,
guys
same,
for
dude. It's
showing
blast.
up and being my awesome guests. It's always a pleasure having you. I'm so happy that we get to do this like every 2 days.
But I don't ride them.
But,
We're gay. It's a gay show, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But shout out to
I'd
everybody
say-
who watched.
It's not like there is a
Shout out the viewers. Shout out the chatters. Shout out Rad Dad. Shout out JGZ for showing up and being extra. That's what we're about. Can we get a round of applause right now for our greatest show ever?
Woo! Shout out Nagiba Hala. Yeah.
That was great. And Shout out to Slugwax for doing the Stoke X freaking update. That was amazing. It reminded me
it was a good bit.
Yeah, it reminded me very much of a British weatherman for some reason. And I couldn't get past it. But yeah, it was awesome. Thank you guys for coming, and good night.
See you in the next episode.
See
Good
you next
night.
episode. Bye. Say hi,
Bye.
See ya.